Hey y'all. Are y'all able to hear me? Oh, y'all know what? I got a new speaker too. I just haven't popped it out. Let me open this new speaker and see how this new speaker might work. Because I did get a new speaker. You said I didn't post a link in Patreon? Yeah, I did. The video is posted to Patreon. The video is the link. With the video, all you do is click on the YouTube icon on the video and you will be fine. Like, you click on the YouTube icon on the video and it will take you to YouTube. It's a link to YouTube. But if you guys want an additional link posted, aside from it being on YouTube, we can do that too. We can absolutely do that. Whatever's gonna make it easier for y'all to identify, we can do that. But how are y'all doing? I know there's been a lot of craziness happening. There's been a ton of craziness happening. And I've been seeing it too. It's been hard for me to not come on here and talk about certain topics. But I definitely missed y'all, for sure. I definitely missed y'all, but it was a much needed break, but I did miss y'all. I did. I've been in therapy. Therapy has been hard, but I've still been doing it. In my last therapy session, I nearly had a panic attack. Is my phone over here ringing? Oh, who's calling me on my phone? Oh, my mom name is doing a group thread, but I can't jump on there because I'm on here talking to y'all. So they call in on WhatsApp. It's a family thread where they call and do video calls, but obviously I can't get on it. I just can't. But yeah, I missed being on here, but then I knew that I needed and really I need a longer break. I'm just coming on here because there's just a lot to talk about. There's a lot that happened, a lot that's talked about, a lot of requests for me to come back. A lot of people on TikTok asking me to join their things. And so, yeah, there's a lot of work to do because there's a lot happening. Oh, hey, Maxita. Maxita, you're one of my favorites that I missed. I did take some time to myself, but I realized how even a month break ain't enough. Even a month or two on a break is not enough, but you know, it was right. It was time to come off of it nonetheless. Or nonetheless. Why did I say lest? Nonetheless. But this Megan, the Stallion and Thompson thing, yeah, this isn't one that I was just going to pass up. I thought about doing this earlier and then I thought against it because I was like, I felt overwhelmed about it. But then I was like, no, the bandits are running amok way too hard. Because I have a lot of links that I'm going to have to pull out here that I've been collecting from when I talk about this. Because you just got so many of these bandits just really, again, I would say just running amok. Showing who they are, showing their pathology. But before we got into that, I did want to show y'all one video. I gotta look in here for it. It was about a demonic boy mom. I want to show y'all. Boy. Let me put it in here because I stated I wanted to show y'all something. Yeah, deadly boy mom and delusional boy mom, actually. So we'll go over the... Hold on. Let me go grab my the speaker for the audio. I meant to get it before, but I didn't want to start late. So now I'm going to go grab it. Okay, let me put this in.
20%.
Now you going to be 20%.
Yes, and CYNG.
Okay. Let me do this. Switch it out. Because I want y'all to see this story. And I'm bringing the Bluetooth in because we have a lot of stuff to go over. Like a lot of stuff to go over. And they have to have audio. They do. They gotta have audio because y'all know the Bandits got everything to say about everything except what they need to be talking about. And the thing is, they listen. They not
CYNG and Galaxy S26 Ultra.
listen. These Bandits ain't even trying to pretend they're not who they are. They're not even trying to. Why is this not picking up my thing?
Connected to CYNG.
But though.
S26 Ultra.
Why is this saying try connecting to your device? Yeah. It's not connecting though, did it? Okay, there it did. Now it's connected.
Mobile device not found. Ready to connect.
What? It just said you were connected. You need to remove this and then redo it. And then turn this Bluetooth on. Because, like, why is it not connecting?
Galaxy X Ultra.
Oh, sorry, y'all. I realized I was talking to y'all on mute again. Yeah, I realized I was talking to y'all on mute again. Because I was trying to find this, I'm trying to find the playback. Because I need to get on here and look at the, so this is already. Yeah, but y'all see this up here, right? With this lady here. Y'all see this disgusting boy mom? And y'all see the caption. Mother fatally shoots her daughter-in-law 6 times in the head and 6 times in the chest because she stole her son from her. Now, I'm not going to lie and say that most of the time I see this is with some black moms, but obviously we know it's not restricted to black moms. Because white women are the ones raising these terroristic, patriarchal, white supremacist males. So we go acknowledge that this is not, while, yeah, this happens in the black community a lot with the mothers there. Jasper outside, so even when I turn on the camera, you won't see him. He's outside, and I need to stand up and make sure he ain't stuck somewhere here. I don't think he is, because he's on a leash because he lost his collar. So I'm not letting him go all over the place. But yeah, you won't see Jasper because he's not in here. But I do want to read this post though. I do want to read about this demonic boy mom because I'm telling y'all these boy moms are a problem, and I don't think we give them not nearly as much attention as they deserve. Because if you ask me, these boy moms are a national security issue. They are. To me, the boy moms are in every way, shape, and form a national security issue. Because it is the boy moms who teach these boys to be entitled. It's the boy moms who sit up here and compete with other girls and try to sabotage their relationships. I'm telling y'all, these boy moms are a problem. They are a huge problem. And I think that while we're talking about, problematic behaviors in males, because obviously we need to talk about that. Like nobody should be saying that we don't need to talk about that. Yeah, we do. We need to talk about the males, but we also need to talk about this boy mom. So it says, neighbors, a disturbing case out of Mexico have people shook after a 62-year-old mother-in-law was arrested for allegedly gunning down her son's wife inside her own apartment. I'm telling y'all, this is extreme boy mom behavior. Extreme boy mom. Just a deadly one, actually. According to reports, Erica Maria Herrera was taken into custody in Venezuela after being on the run in connection to the killing of 27-year-old Carolina Flores Gomez. The young woman who was crowned Miss Teen Universe 2017 in Baja, California, was reportedly shot 12 times, 6 times in the head and 6 times in the chest. This is, again, the murderous boy moms. Authorities say the situation unfolded. Hold on, why are you? I need this. Okay. I'm trying to bring y'all up on the chat too. Authorities say the situation unfolded inside Gomez's Mexico City apartment. Surveillance video allegedly shows Herrera following her into a room before multiple gunshots rang out. Even more chilling, Gomez's husband, who is Herrera's son, reportedly walked in moments later holding their 8-month-old baby and asked his mother what happened. So now an 8-month-old infant does not have a mother because of a hating ass boy mom. Yeah, that's what the boy moms do. Florida Bella, they compete. Absolutely, they compete with I'm going to be talking about some of this in the book too, because I've had a toxic boy mom experience when dating, and I'm telling y'all, at a certain point, I wouldn't even date males that had a boy mom. Like, that's one of the things we're gonna have to start screening for in the future is when they say vet, we need to be vetting to see if these dudes were raised by a boy mom. Antoinette Bailey is being disgusting and weird. I think it might have surpassed disgusting and weird a long time ago. Because first of all, what do you even mean you're a boy mom? Like, what does that even mean? Because I think being a boy mom is something different than, oh, I'm a mother and I just have a son. Yeah, she acting like her son is her man. And boy moms are the ones who got their boys out here running amok. We dealing with a lot of this misogyny and female oppression because of boy moms. The boy moms are the ones that's helping them to ban abortion and go after birth control. And I want to ask y'all something. Do y'all remember when they first talked about reversing Roe v. Wade? And I told y'all that if they reverse Roe v. Wade to get rid of abortions, then they're gonna eventually attack birth control too, because they won't have a choice. Their outcome is really to force women to have children. I told people that, okay, then what you're going to see is not just a banning of abortions. They're going to ban birth control too. And now here we are. When I told everybody, and people saying no, it's not. Birth control will be fine. Because even when they tell you what's going on, people don't want to listen. They don't want to listen. Yeah, if your mom has boy mom tendencies, she's probably just a boy mom. Like, I don't know about tendencies, but it sounded like she might just be a boy mom. Yeah, she decided to wait into her 60s. Yeah, so let me finish watching this. So the husband, who was Herrera's son, he reportedly walked in moments later holding their 8-month-old baby and asked his mother what happened. She allegedly responded, "Nothing, she made me angry," and later claimed that Gomez stole her son from her. So yeah, listen. And this is the type, let me tell y'all the type of mentality, because there's some types of mentality that they all relate. So the women who blame side chicks from their husbands cheating, they have the same mentality of the boy moms. The women who believe that a side chick is to blame for their husband cheating, they have the same mentality as the boy moms. And that's why you see a similar narrative here. You see this woman saying that a grown woman stole her son from her as if her son was supposed to be reserved to be her man. Same mentality. It's the same mentality. And that's why I push against that mentality so much, because I understand it's the pick-me mentality, it's the boy mom mentality, it's the male worshiping mentality, it's the mentality of not holding males accountable and letting them wreak havoc, and when they do wreak havoc, blame it on a woman. Okay, it's given she has intimate, inappropriate feelings for her son, because what do you mean she took him away from you? Like, is your son your man? Yeah, to her. To her it is. And that's why I say beware of women who refer to their son as their little man. Like, there's a number of different ways that you can determine that. Hold on, you guys. I gotta go run to the bathroom really quickly. I didn't have to, but now I actually really have to. Okay, I'm back. As many times as she shot her, she was filled with jealous rage. Yeah. Yeah, you when with a boy mom, you dealing with the same type of hater that you will be dealing with just out on the street. Cause look, she said, as a boy mom, I can't wait to spoil and love on the woman that loved my sons. I bet mom didn't have a man. Yeah, she didn't. And it usually is the ones who don't. Because listen, these women are really male identified, male worshiping pick me's. And so when they don't have a man of their own, they'll just try to use their son as their man. And that's generally where the problem is coming from. It's because you're dealing with a woman herself who cannot get a man to take her seriously for whatever reason. And then because she's absence of a man, she then turns around and wants her son to replace everything that her man will be doing. I'm not saying sexually because I don't know if they at that point, but he ends up being her provider, her protector, whatever else is defined under that. And then she starts competing with other women because, of course, if that's her provider and a woman comes along, then the woman is going to take her provider away from her. And that's literally how they act, and that's why I don't like them. That's literally why I never in life want to deal with a boy mom. Like, really, we can make a list of how you can actually vet these men. We can make a list of questions to ask, but they would have to be questions that bandits can't identify as screening questions, because these will be screening questions essentially. Essentially, that's what they'll be. They'll be screening questions. And one of the screening questions need to be focused around his relationship with his mother, whether she was a boy mom or not, if she's married, if she's single, do she have a stable man in her life? Because what the boy moms are simply trying to use their son as a substitute for a man that they couldn't get ain't nobody gonna be able to get no man to act right. Right? Because we here to talk about the fact that men don't act right. Specifically, Klay Thompson. Because I'm one of the ones who was fooled by him too. Megan ain't the only one that was fooled by him. I thought he was a good look for her. I liked him with her. He seemed to provide some balance to that situation. Like, he really did seem to provide some balance to her. They looked good together. So, I mean, I was one of the ones rooting for him. I was absolutely one of the ones rooting for him and her, because I wanted them to last. I didn't care so much about them getting married, because I don't think women like Megan Thee Stallion should get married. I don't think successful women should get married. And Megan is one of those women who I don't think should get married. I don't think she should. And the reason I don't think she should is because she has too much to lose. And we don't hear too many people telling women to move strategically when it comes to marriages, and partnerships with men. But to be honest, y'all, I don't even think I'm at the point where I don't even think women should be in partnership or relationship with men. I really don't. I think relationships with men don't work, and I think it's quite clear that relationships with men don't work. I think that a lot of us, we still ignore what we see in reality, and we subscribe mostly to what we've been told to believe about men, that they're the knight in shining armor, that there's something that you can somehow do to get these men to act right or value you or marry you. And meanwhile, there isn't nothing. There's nothing. Yeah, a lot of men future fake. A lot of men future fake. And that's we go talk about a lot of that when we go live on YouTube, which we're gonna go soon. We're going to go live on YouTube soon, but yeah, because I have a lot to say about this. I've been sitting over here stewing about this since I saw how bandits were doing what they do yet again, which is finding ways to double down on and celebrate black women's downfall. Anything they see as a downfall. And some of the black women that I'm seeing doing this, I'm irritated with them too. I'm irritated with their commentary too. Because every time black men come out and do something that they always been doing, that they do unprovoked, that they do to every type of black woman, no matter what she doing, what her background was. Like, why do people think this is the issue of Megan's background? And see, this is why I'm gonna need to start getting into this drag, because what's making them think that Megan's background has anything to do with this man lying to her and playing with her? Like, I want to know what her background got to do with any of it. Because this is not a Megan had a background, a nasty back. They don't know what her background is beyond what they've seen in public spaces, but they don't know her at all. They don't know this lady's story, and that's what's irking me. Like, it's really, really triggering me. And the reason why it's triggering me is probably because I know intimately, and y'all know I know, what it feels like for people on YouTube and in social spaces to be sitting up judging you by your business that they don't even know. That's why I'm very empathetic with Megan. And I might over-identify with her sometimes. I might over-identify with it, and that's why it's irritating me. Because it's like bandits do this all the time. They do this all the time. And then it's like treating her like she's not a human, like she don't have feelings, like she don't hurt. Like, they're just disgusting. They keep bringing up the fact that he's a rich basketball player as if that gives any merit to him being a snake. Listen, men cheat even when they ain't basketball players. So this doesn't have anything to even do with him being rich and wealthy. Men cheat when they can. They cheat when they can. Most men are not wealthy, but nearly all men cheat. So we already know there's a bunch of broke bandits running amok, cheating, creating side baby mamas. Tina Campbell was married for 20 years, holy and sanctified, and her baby daddy still cheated on her. Yeah, because that's what they do. That's what they do. And they do it because they can. They do it because there's no accountability. They do it because women accept it. And they do it because they've been able to thoroughly convince women that it's in their DNA to do. How they got that okie doke over, I don't know. Because there ain't no man getting no okie doke over on me. If any man was to come tell me, oh, he just can't not cheat, yeah, then we gonna have to just not move forward with this then. Because I'm not gonna be with a man who just can't not cheat. I don't understand who's having that conversation and why. For the life of me, I can't understand why a woman would entertain a discussion with a man where he is literally saying it's somehow written into his DNA. Some dust got into his DNA and now he just can't. No, this is an issue of he can't submit. It's an issue of he doesn't want to. He doesn't have to. There's women who will still be lined up to date him. They not gonna care about the next woman. There's no female solidarity at all. Men stick together. We don't. Like, women do not stick together. And then they wonder why men continue to have the upper hand. Men continue to have the upper hand because they stick together. Despite the fact that a black man is the leading cause of death for another black man, and we know that black men will kill a black man in a heartbeat. We know these things. We know they have no qualms about killing another black man in the country. But when it's time to get together, when it's time to have solidarity, mostly against black women, oh, they have no problem linking up together. Black women don't. Black women don't. Even when black women are being attacked, even when it's an issue, black women still will not align with other women. They still won't do it. Exactly, Miss Theory. Yeah. Anybody, Miss Theory, anybody tell me that? It's like, okay, well, good talking to you. I'm going to go ahead and bow out gracefully because this ain't for me. I was arguing with a bandit on TikTok about this. They claim that she the hoe. Who cares if she the hoe? He would have knew that. Wouldn't he have known that before he dated her though? Megan's not a private person. Like, she's very public. She's one of the most popular celebrities right now out. So him in this narrative about her being a hoe and every male, then it sounds like they should have been equally yoked. Because it sounds like Klay Thompson is a hoe too. It sounds like she ain't the only hoe. It sounds like she was equally yoked with a hoe of her same caliber. So I don't understand. And who cares if she was a hoe? She could be a virgin. She'd still get cheated on. It just is what it is. Like, what you mean she a hoe? Is that going to change something? Like, would it change something if Megan wasn't a hoe? And that's why we about to put this on public. And we about to go on live stream and we about to drag them. Yeah, they love calling women that exactly that they can never get. It's like she a hoe, but you don't have access to her. A hoe that you don't have access to. Because it's like you can't get her. You can't get her, but she a hoe. She ain't that much of a hoe. I do know she's not that much of a hoe. If any man can't get her, then she's not a hoe. You see, he cheated on Coco Jones.
Battery low. Please charge.
And Laura Harrier, fine. I'm going to charge you. Jeez. I'm just going to put a charger on you. Like, this thing want to yell at me and tell me the battery is low. Okay. We get it. And I'll put it on there. Y'all, they, at the sidebar, I guess they bringing back, they put out that Welcome to Derry is coming back for a second season. They're currently working on it. But we're looking at a year before we get it because they said towards the end of 2027 and we're in 2026. We're like halfway through 2026. So we will have a little over, or is it under a year? It's one of those. If we have towards a year. Did any of y'all get to watch it in its entirety? Because I hope y'all did. You haven't finished the first season? Yeah, well, you're going to need to finish the first season. It's on HBO. All the episodes are there. Do you just not be having time? Because I wonder if you just don't be having time to do it. A lot of grown-ups and adults, I know they usually don't have a lot of time, like, to do, shows and stuff like that. Officials after the shooting, Herrera fled the scene and was later placed on Interpol's red notice list before being captured. Prosecutors are now working to have her extradited back to Mexico to face charges. Officials are also looking into whether there was any attempt to cover up the crime after it was reported that her son did not immediately alert authorities. Gomez has just recently celebrated her birthday before her life was tragically cut. Again, the boy moms are a problem. They just are. The boy moms are very problematic. And I think that if we really are trying to implement any type of new system, we're going to have to understand. Sorry, y'all. Still got a little bit of a congested cough. But we're going to have to deal with these boy moms. We're going to have to, because there's no way we're going to be able. Yeah, y'all, if the sound is being weird, let me go in here and see for the sound. Let me just make sure. Okay, so it has switched. It switched out. StreamYard has switched out some of my audio outputs. Y'all should be able to hear me now. Are you not able to hear me? Y'all, their sound, I see it moving. Y'all should be able to hear me already. Are y'all not able to hear me? I need someone to tell me yes or no, because y'all hear me, because you're saying, some people in the comments are saying that you can't hear, but I'm not getting any feedback. What I'm trying to see if you can hear. Okay, you can hear. Yeah, so the reason you couldn't is because StreamYard switched the audio. It switched it into it switched the playback into the speaker when it shouldn't have. It does that sometimes, but it's usually something it's doing because of the speaker, so it should be fine. But yeah, these boy moms will have to be addressed. Like, we're going to get nothing done if we don't address and deal with these boy moms. It's just like, I told y'all Becky gonna have to be checked, but hold on. Let me show y'all some videos about Becky, because if y'all were on TikTok, then y'all saw that video that's making its round about the Becky who started a fight in an elevator with a black woman and then did exactly what these Karens like to do. Why are you starting fights with black women? And then when black women get the best of you, which is going to happen nearly every time, then you want to run and cry foul and cry the police, call the police, really? That's what she over there doing. Yeah, no, boy moms absolutely have to be dealt with. They just absolutely have to. There's really no way around it. They have to be dealt with. Because they're the problem. They're a huge part of the problem. Because with a boy mom, if she thinks that this son is her man, she's not about to teach him to be a provider, a protector, or anything. And she's going to try to sabotage every relationship he has, if not try to encourage him to not really even be one. She's never going to like any woman that he brings around at all. And the only type of woman that she would like is a woman who is willing to allow her to control the situation. And I don't know who other woman gonna let somebody's mama come in and control their relationship. We can see your comments. Andrew, 9110, yes, we can see your comments. We can see them. That's how we're responding to them, because we see them. So if y'all, some of y'all be thinking y'all blocked even though you're typing into the comment section. Like, they'll put comments on here and say, I must be blocked. If you see your comment in there, you are not blocked. That's not you being blocked. If you see your comment in there, then it's like your comment's there. People just are choosing really to not acknowledge your comment. That's all that's happening. That's all that's happening. Your comment just isn't being acknowledged. It's in there though, but it's just not being acknowledged. Yeah, but we better go live in a minute. I was trying to find my glasses. I'm gonna turn on this. I'm gonna turn on my camera now. I was trying to find my glasses, but they're not sitting right over here anymore. I must have rearranged them when I cleaned off this desk, because now I don't really see them. So I'm gonna just have to do them without. Let me see if they in this bag though. Yeah, I might just try this one more bag to see if my glasses are in them. Y'all know I'm talking about my light filtering bags, right? And I don't. They're not in here. So I'm just going to have to do without them. And I'm going to turn on my camera and we're going to start. Because it ain't like I can, wear the glasses if I can't find them and I don't want to keep getting up. Because then I feel like it takes a lot from the show when I have to keep getting up. So I'm not going to get up and get them. I'll just have to wing it out. And then if my head hurt after, then I'll just take something to fix it. But I do want to get back into it. So let me make sure my light is where I need it to be. Let me make sure my camera is. And I'll turn on my camera and see if we got things the way we need to. Do we? Here, let me stop sharing the screen so I can see what we need. Because my camera is looking kind of fuzzy. Do I have a paper towel in here or something? So I can wipe this camera off. I want to make sure the camera doesn't look too fuzzy. Hold on. I'm just going to try to clean it a little bit. Well, what happened? Why did my light turn blue? Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's better. All right, yeah, so that's better. So anyway, let's go over here. I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to go into the edits and get the things made public. And then we will get started on them. Because while we're talking, I still need to pull more emails out. Because I took a bunch of emails out. I have some of them already out, but I have to go in and get the rest of them. Because there's so many dusty bandits making comments on this. I'm going to let y'all know now. I didn't listen to I only saw their comments back. I didn't listen to them yet, because I wanted our reactions to kind of be in alignment. I wanted us to all be able to react at the same time. So the clips that I'm going to show you that we'll go over, I haven't seen them. So we're reacting. But while people are coming in, let me go grab a charger for the speaker while people are coming into the room, because I just made it live. I just made it public. So they'll come in. Okay, y'all, I gotta, all right, y'all, I got a charger. So let me put this thing on the charger and we are ready to rock and roll. Because y'all heard this speaker say it's on 20% and it need to be charged. So we're gonna go ahead and charge it and let it do its thing while it plays these videos. But yeah, we got quite a bit to go over. We do. Bandits have been consistently running amok and they thought they wouldn't go get dragged. And I saw they little raggedy, disgusting meme that they asked about Megan, that they made about Megan Thee Stallion. And it's so interesting because that meme is more reflective of black men on a plantation. That's what I feel like. I feel like black men shouldn't be making that meme. The meme that black men should be making is a white man sitting in front and a bunch of black men lined up to suck dick. That's kind of what I feel like it should be. And my issue with the meme is that it's highly inaccurate for black women, and it should probably be more accurate towards black men. It really should. Because it's like, wasn't y'all lining up on the plantation sucking dick? The dick of a man that you were bigger and stronger than. So you running this whole you were forced just doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense how a group of men who are willingly sucking dick now are going to give us a story of on the plantation, they only did it because they were being forced. No, that's what you like doing. That's what you like doing. Because you show tendencies of it now. You show tendencies of it now. Wouldn't bust a grape in a white man's fruit fight, but got a whole lot to say about Megan, though. As if their entire history, like black men's entire history nearly has been sucking dick. Like, I'm confused. I'm confused as to where they get off thinking that they get to make fun of a woman's body count and your whole entire history is sucking dick for free. You wasn't getting gifts. You didn't get nobody buying you a $300,000 to $400,000 car after you sucked dick. You were just sucking dick, then you had to go pick cotton. That was your thing. And I'm tired of black men acting like because they've been allowed off the plantation, they're in this hyped up position. You are not. You're not. You're literally still the country's bitches. You're still as buck broken as you were on that damn plantation. And that's why I got a feeling sooner than y'all think, black men go find themselves on a plantation again. That's exactly where they headed. It is. It's exactly where they headed. And the reason why it's exactly where they're headed because they're cowards. And everybody knows they're cowards. And they literally have no smoke for nobody except Megan. That's the only smoke they got is for some women. Because I want to ask y'all a question. 2 questions, actually. I want to wait just a second for a few more people to come in. And then I got some questions for y'all. As we get into these videos that I'm about to pull out, because I know I got a whole bunch more videos. And so, I got a question. I do. I got a question. And I got 2 questions for y'all. And as I'm pulling these up, I want y'all to try to answer in the chat box. So let me ask a question. What type of woman doesn't get cheated on? I want y'all to ponder on that and tell me in the chat box as we are going into this discussion while I pull up these other links. If y'all can just riddle me this, what type of woman doesn't get cheated on? I would love to know. Right. Well, we know women who aren't dating men, they don't get cheated on. But which group of women that's actually dating men? Which group of women don't get cheated on? Is it the married ones? Is it virgins? Is it women with low body counts? Like which ones? I just want to know. Because I'm about to come back over there and look at y'all's thing. Because there's a lot of people weighing in on this situation. Y'all see Charlamagne G over there going back and forth with Donald Trump? Y'all see it? Because I saw it. There's some people defending it too. So I'm trying to put these in order of the Bandits deciding to celebrate this, which is really nothing new, right? It's nothing new because Bandits do this all the time. They do this all the time. It doesn't matter if this was Megan. It wouldn't matter if it was Keisha up the street that we don't know, because they were just doing this to Ashley Janae. Ashley ain't rapping. Ashley ain't made no false allegation or no false allegation. Oh, no black man. None of those are the case for Ashley Janae. Yeah, they did the same thing with her. They did. They absolutely did. And so I want y'all to understand that this is not an issue of Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion is just one person. She's basically a black woman avatar, but she's a black woman avatar of a certain type. She's an avatar of a certain type of black woman. The empowered black woman, the black woman who does not live her life based on the opinions of black men. Because if she did base her life on the opinions of black men, we would see a very different Megan. We would see Megan running around like Lotto. That's what we would see. We would literally see Megan Thee Stallion. She'd be running around acting like Lotto, running around hyping up her low body count. She would be talking about low body count, looking for the right one, big mama. Yeah, those are dog whistles of a pick-me. That's what those are. Those are dog whistles of a pick-me. Yeah, and we know Lotto is a pick-me because she went and turned herself into the side chick, the pregnant side chick of a married man. Why did you even, like, ma'am, why are you having a low body count for a married man that's promiscuous that has a high body count? And I honestly don't think Lotto is that pretty. I actually think Lotto is kind of basic to me. To me, Lotto is basic. I think a lot of people see her as pretty because she's biracial. But I think Lotto got basic looks. I don't think there's any, like, I'm not saying Lotto's ugly. She's definitely not ugly, but I wouldn't put her as exceptionally pretty. I wouldn't say anything about that. Lotto to me is a basic mixed girl. Like, there's tons of mixed girls who look like her, or better. We got Maya over there looking better as a mixed woman. There's a ton of mixed women who look better than her. But Lotto is a pick-me. And a lot of people didn't understand that Lotto was a pick-me because they don't know the dog whistling and the messaging of a pick-me. Because when your whole personality becomes a low body count, you're doing that as a flag to men. Because as women, we don't care about your body count. We don't. As women, we care nothing about your body count. Your body count does not affect us in any way, shape, or form. So when you get on your songs and your low body count becomes your personality, along with you being biracial, that's when we know you're a pick-me. Megan is not a pick-me. Because if Megan was a pick-me, she'd still be with Klay Thompson. Because again, he didn't break up with her, she broke up with him. He would have still been with her. He just like, oh, I think I'm special enough for you to share. Megan said, you're not special enough for me to share. You're not. That was Megan's mindset. Absolutely not. You are not. Her actions said it all. You are not worth sharing. You think Megan is a pick-me? Oh, okay. Can you tell me some of her pick-me ways? Can you tell me some of the pick-me language she engaged in? Because pick-me's do have a certain language. So, maybe we can agree if I know why you think Megan is a pick-me. Because I don't see pick-me on Megan. I'm not seeing anything that Megan is doing or saying that's indicative of a pick me. I'm not seeing it. I'm just not seeing it at all. The pick me's are the women who don't like Megan because of Tory. Those are pick me's. Women who don't like Megan because of what they think she did to another man, those are pick me. But I would love to know Megan's pick me behavior. I really would. I really would. I would love to know her pick me behavior. Because if Megan is giving pick me, then that means I don't really know what a pick me is. Yeah, I'm saying I don't that's why I want this person in the chat box to tell me, because I don't see no pick me behavior. Maybe I just don't know what a pick me is. She's always in a different relationship. She says she's the player. She says she's the player. She also says she's the pimp. She also says she run through men. Like, I don't think a woman that's always in a relationship, I don't see her as being a pick me because she's always in a relationship. She doesn't have any family. And if she doesn't have any family, the only way to establish family is to be in relationships. So, I mean, I wouldn't want to be in this cold, nasty world with no family. And this is why I'm saying I heavily empathize with Megan. She feels alone while the world is constantly attacking her. She don't have her mama, she don't have her daddy, she don't have her brother. She doesn't have too many people. And that's what one of the things that I think is trash. This lack of empathy from women. And look, we don't expect bandits to have empathy. They're demons. I told y'all a long time ago they demons. I wish we did. Y'all see Erica Kirk's demons struggling to come out? Let me just do a sidebar, y'all, because I can show y'all this sidebar with if y'all didn't see Erica Kirk's demon trying to come out, or her trying to shove her demon back in. I'm trying to find it because I just commented on it. Because I think it was on the neighborhood talk, because she got in the video addressing Candace Owens. And I'm looking over there like, I'm looking like, girl, you got to shove that demon back in there. It's like her demon was trying to come out. And it's like she's shoving her demon down and saying, well, no, you can't come out right now because then they're going to see you. Yeah, she did. She glitched and turned into a demon. Like, to me, she didn't just glitch. She tried to bring her demon down. But I'm trying to find the video because I know it's on one of these. I know I saw it on Neighborhood Talk. I know I did. Either that or the Shade Room. I'm about to find it, though. No, it's here. Yep. Yeah, okay, let me show y'all. Let me get this. Hang on, I gotta send this to myself. Where is it at? Why can't I send it to myself? It's a reel, and I want to send it to myself. No. I don't know why I can't see this. Okay, let me just see if I can pull it up out of my save. I saved it in my Instagram, so I'm about to go see. Because y'all gotta see her. Y'all gotta see this demon just trying to just not be seen. And it's like, okay, but you're a demon though. I'm over here the whole time with the volume, with the mute on talking to y'all. Okay, let me show y'all. Because I'm telling you, like for real, I know y'all, I'm sorry, I forgot I had the mute on while I was talking. Now look, I want y'all to look at this. And I want y'all to tell me what this is, because, yeah. Y'all gonna have to just tell me what this is. Look at this. She's trying to stop that demon from coming out. She's a demon. This ain't even about her being unhinged. This is a she demon. I'm telling y'all, I peeped the game the minute that I laid eyes on her. She is a demon. I'm telling you. I'm telling you what's wrong with her. She's trying to push down the demon. Because she over there struggling with that demon. She's like, no, I'm supposed to be a human. I'm like, you're not supposed to come out while I'm on camera. She's trying to tame that demon. She's just a demon. That's all. A lower level one, but a demon nonetheless. Whatever is possessing her is low level. It's low level. That's a she demon. And she over here breathing hard, eyes glitching, just like, yeah. Just eyes glitching. We're gonna go over this with Dusty Stephen A. Smith. We'll start here. One of the biggest plantation shields that you will ever see. Like, why? And listen, I think it's pathetic, first of all, that Stephen A. Smith went from what, ESPN or whatever he was doing, getting paid money, to now apparently he's a celebrity gossip content creator. A lot of these men are so interesting that they're just gossipers. That's literally all they are. They're gossipers. They do gossip content. Stephen A. Smith wasn't doing that before, but he's absolutely doing it now. So now he on here with a gossip column, a gossip channel, talking about Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson's breakup. Listen, I don't know how much of this I'm going to play, but I am going to play. So I saw Boyce Watkins too, and I ain't got time. I said, girl, I ain't got time. And the reason I don't have time is because they're trying to act like women don't get cheated on. They trying to act like there's something that a woman can do to not get cheated on, when they know there is nothing that a woman can do to not get cheated on, especially by men who claim cheating is in their DNA. That means whether they like the woman or dislike the woman, the result is still going to be the same. Because the cheating is not, when you come out and you say, well, it's in our nature to cheat, then the cheating doesn't have anything to do with the woman. It has nothing to do with the woman. What it is the man. They're the 10 to 20% decent males, not all complete degenerates. I don't know where you're getting 10 to 20% from. Or what you define as a decent man. But I do have some videos, because when a man is decent, he will come out and he'll put himself in the situation to show you that he's decent. So I actually do have quite a bit of videos from the black men who are defending Megan Thee Stallion and putting a different spin on this. Because at the end of the day, we're not the only ones who can tell that there's a disgusting desire that black men have to denigrate black women. Yeah, those idiots blamed her song WAP I asked these bandits will celebrate anything that hurts black women. Yeah, but then we don't have to talk about black women and black women's response, because how long do a group of people got to show you who they are before you just start believing them and acting accordingly? And I feel like that's a big issue with black women. I feel like the core issue with black women is this refusal to acknowledge and accept who black men are showing that they are. And as long as black women are going to refuse to acknowledge who black men are, stop living in fantasy, and jump into reality, the reality where they sitting up on social media, dragging you, calling you names, making white supremacist-esque memes. Because what's the difference between that raggedy meme that Bandits made? What's the difference between that and something that a white supremacist would do? Because it's almost giving birth of a nation. It's giving birth of a nation level propaganda against black women. That's what it is. But then when I come out and I state an absolute fact and I say black men are showing up in black society as worse than white supremacists, people want to get in their feelings. I don't care about no bandit feelings. So Anton Daniels is just going to have to go suck the dick that he want to suck. Because I'm going to keep saying it. You are safer in a system of white supremacy than being in proximity to black men. Because how are black men out here constantly screaming about white supremacists and the boogeyman, but you toe tagging and ridiculing and putting propaganda against your group of women more than I ain't seen no black female directed propaganda that white supremacists came out with. Please find me some. Please find me the propaganda, some recent propaganda that white supremacists put out about any black woman. I want to see it. Because y'all not going to tell me that Donald Trump Time magazine cover is worse than that raggedy ass meme that black men done made about a black woman. So when I say that black men are worse than white supremacists, I don't give a damn who gets mad or who cries, because the proof is in the reality and the pudding. It's in the pudding. Yeah, and you should just never date the son of a bandit. I mean, this is the son of a bandit, so I don't know why everybody's surprised. I know one of Becky's sons when I see him. And that's why even with that alleged shooting at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, like my radar immediately said this looked like one of Becky's sons. Biracial or not, it looks like one of Becky's sons. And lo and behold, it is one of Becky's sons. So let's see what Dusty Stephen A. Smith got to say while he's over here gossip, doing celebrity gossip content when he needs to be in the Supreme Court trying to get those rights back. Because didn't they say they the fighters and the warriors of the community? You being a fighter of Megan's body count and other black women's weave does not make a warrior. It just doesn't, because this is what you're doing. You spend half the time battling black women's weave and half the time talking about the body count of a woman that you wouldn't even get close enough to sniff her panties. Just dumb. Y'all know this woman don't like you. You know she don't care about you. You know she ain't gonna date none of y'all. And it wouldn't matter. Like, how you calling her a hoe, but you can't get her? She a hoe that you don't have access to. That's why you mad. You mad because you're too low tier for a woman that you think is a hoe? Because when Kanye decided to marry a hoe, y'all said he upgraded. That's what y'all said. You see, y'all said Kanye upgraded when literally everybody who walked past Kim Kardashian done had their dick in her mouth. This is what Kanye has to deal with. Kanye complained about it a lot. Kanye constantly complained that every time he turned around, there's a black man whose dick been in Kim Kardashian's mouth. But we ain't seen no black men talk about that white woman because they know better. They know better. They know that if you put your damn mouth on a white woman, a white man is going to check you. That's why they not doing it. Like, they talking about Megan's WAP video. Kim Kardashian is in a whole sex tape sucking Ray J's black dick and very lazily. Like, really? Listen, the way Kim Kardashian was giving head was given, this is duty head. This ain't head that I want to give. This is kind of boring. Here, I'll lick on it a little bit, but I'm not really trying to put it in my mouth. That's what it was given. That's what it was given when I seen it. At least Kim K was legal, though. Kim K posted a naked photo of her back when she was married to Kanye. No black man is saying anything towards Kim. They also ain't saying anything about Lotto either because she got a white mama. Lotto over here pregnant and running around flossing a big ass belly to a married man, claiming him as her man, but her man ain't even, why can't you be public with your man then? Like, that's your man? And you pregnant by him, but you can't be seen out in public with your man? That is a problem. You said, I'll never forget that Kim was a 304, but Kanye wants to marry her. Dusty says she got her own money, though. Yeah, they said she got her own money. They said it's an upgrade. Kanye even made lines talking about my bitch make your bitch look like Precious. They were all sitting there stunting on a woman who had every industry dick in her mouth possible. And then it takes a man of no color to come out and say the only thing she good for is pumping and dumping. So the black men in black community are worshiping her, and yet again, white men are denouncing her. She's only good for a pump and dump, and then you leave her in the soil sheets in the hotel that you rented. That's where you leave her. Yep, Jennifer Lopez too. This is black men being the cowards that they always are. I just don't know why black women fall for this okie doke every single time. And then they get into these respectability politics. Oh, well, look at how she carry herself. Oh, and look at what she does, as if you ain't been cheated on. When you were getting cheated on for the random black woman talking about how Megan dresses, dance, or putting her song, you weren't doing any of that and you still got cheated on. For the married black women, you weren't doing any of that. He still brought a side baby around that he had outside of your marriage. So what do you mean if she wasn't twerking, if she wasn't talking about WAP, if she had put some clothes on? No, she'd still get cheated on. She would still get cheated on because disrespectful men cheat. Deranged men who like to seek out certain women to try to humble them, they cheat too. The cheating is to try to humble her. That's what the cheating is. He see how strong and empowered Megan is. So what he decided to do, because he's insecure, he decided, I'm going to try to humble Megan the Stallion and get me some street clout amongst the degenerate bunch over here, since I come from one of them anyway. This is Klay over here trying to get the approval of his dusty black daddies in the black community, because this is the son of a bandit and a throwback. The worst interracial combo you can get ever is between a bandit and a throwback. So this dude is trying to appease the men that look like his daddy. Because a biracial man, he may not run around putting Lotto or mixed in his name. He won't do that. But he will definitely do and act in a manner that aligns with black men. This is his way. Him trying to humble Megan is his way of getting his street clout. Let's listen to this video.
See, that's where I want the ladies to listen. I'm sick and tired of what's going on in this world. I'm not saying whatever she felt was wrong. I don't know what happened in their relationship.
So why are you talking?
Ain't none of my damn business.
So don't talk about her then.
But Megan Thee Stallion made it so this Saturday night. Why? Why?
Because it's her business. She
How
can
come
tell
you
her
couldn't just
business.
break up and go on your merry way?
She don't want to.
How come you couldn't just say, We had our time together, but I'm back being single again. Klay Thompson and I are no longer together, and leave it at that. Why we got to dog the brother? Why?
Why was he trying to make
Their
her a
wedding
side
day?
chick in his roster? Like, what are you talking about?
Is there nuptials that took place that nobody knew about? Did we sit up there before God? Why did she tell you? That's where I want
This is an unemployed man who can't get a job in the community he wants it in.
Here's what we do. Oh, by the way, I'm one of those people that feel even if that's violated, that's between you, your person, your pastor, and God. It ain't none of nobody's business. Why is this propensity existent to be telling everybody your business?
Why don't you go tell that to Selena Powell, who's telling everybody? No,
Explain.
do you notice how Selena Powell goes around telling everybody's business and ain't nobody checked her yet? Y'all ever seen Stephen A. Smith make a video to tell Selena Powell to stop sleeping with black men and then coming on the internet and telling their business? Because she was just on the internet telling Cardi B's business, and ain't nobody go to Selena Powell, not even Cardi B, and tell her, why are you always sleeping with somebody's husband and then getting on the internet and telling their business? So, I mean, dusty white supremacist milk dog can sit up here like looking like a used eraser. He can sit up here and say whatever he wants to. Megan told her business. Period.
Because I don't get it. I don't understand it. How is that any of our business? I told you. I'm a very happy dude. I'm good. My life is
We
fine.
can't tell.
Yeah. Here's what we do. Oh, by the way, I'm one of those people that feel even if that ain't heard from Klay, what if Klay said it was you? What if Klay said that you was out there getting your freak on? He didn't do nothing, you did. Is it really beyond the pale? Is that how we gonna act, ladies and gentlemen? Are we gonna live like that? Are we gonna act like women are incapable of stepping out on dudes? But these women get tripping all over the damn place. And everybody, like you on The View. Or you looking for an interview with Oprah. Or Gayle King or somebody. What?
Okay, that's enough about him. Ain't nobody gainfully or meanfully employed him, so therefore he acted stupid. I want to look at these comments, though. I want to look at these comments before I hear what they saying. I want to go back to the day when nobody talked but Free and AJ. Megan of the 31-year-old with no kids dating. That does not call for someone to cheat on her. Dudes are too old to be having these combos. One thing women fail to realize, the game isn't the same for us. It never has been, and it will never be. We cannot do what men do. With this mentality, the game, I can do whatever a man do. And I give a damn about what any man feels about it. Understand, there ain't a man or a woman on this planet that's going to dictate how I live my life. So if I choose to do the things that men do, then I just choose to do the things that men do. I'm not living my life with the opinions of dusty conquered males who spent their history sucking dick running around in my head. They're literally still on their knees, psychologically and literally, continuing to suck dick but never fighting. So I'm not going to sit up here and look at the opinions of the most degenerate men who can't even get men to stop oppressing them. I don't give a damn about this until they go check Future, until they go check Nick Cannon, and until they go check NBA Y-Boy, and until they go check Blueface. You ain't got a word to say over here. Women are allowing them to have this double standard. You're allowing the game to be different for them than you. When really you should be controlling the game, because truly they want you more than you want them. Naturally, they want you more than you want them. That's why they crying and changing laws and trying to push you in a house and get you out of school, because They need you. You don't need them. You are naturally independent. They are naturally parasitic. Look, what men really want are virginal, barely grown, or of age girls. How do we really know or whose celebrity they're actually sleeping with? Do virgins not get cheated on once they get into a relationship? Do virgins get cheated on? Once they end and get in a relationship with the man, he gonna take her virginity and then go cheat on her. There are 0 types of women that can avoid getting cheated. Exactly. They cheat on, we know that. But we know Yasmin, Adriana, they cheat on virgins. I was one of those virgins that got cheated on. This is how I know your body count don't matter. The man that you preserve your body count, the first notch on your belt, will absolutely cheat on you. So what this is a group of degenerate men who take every opportunity they can to punch down on women. This is just yet, because again, did Ashley Janae sing a WAP song? I mean, all she did is go to Tanzania with a white man. I mean, black men act like they can afford to go to Tanzania. They can't. So black men can't afford to take a woman to Tanzania, so they don't want a white man to do it either. Because all that lady did is go to Tanzania for her birthday. Mind you, the report said suicide. They're running with he done killed her. They done switch the narrative just to make it go with their narrative. Yeah, the report said that she self-unalived. Yeah, the fact that she did that was a problem for them. Love Twice 21 is because they can't afford to do it. Because they can't afford to do it. They can't afford to do it. Because I'm sure if Ashley Janae ever met a black man who could afford to fly her out to Tanzania for her birthday on his dime, she'd probably be with him. She'd probably be with him. But the bottom line is, no, these bandits feel like you should only slum with them. And the thing is, yeah, there's a sector of black women dumb enough to do that. Most black women, I would venture, are dumb enough to suffer along with black men. All of them are not. And the thing is, whether you're loyal to black men, whether you suffer for them, whether you be their ride or die, whether you have no body count, whether you have one body count, whether you have 20 kids, 1 kid, 2 kid, or no kid, whether you white, black, Asian, or Hispanic white, same black man. Same black man. Why are we acting like she would have got cheated on because bandits cheat? And then these are degenerate bandits who know all men cheat because they will say it themselves. They the kings are saying, oh, all men cheat. Ain't nothing she can do to not get cheated on. But now you taking Megan's story and saying, oh, this is why she got cheated on. No. She got cheated on because Klay Thompson is the son of a bandit. That's why. Oh, I bet y'all Klay would have been real happy if he could have made Megan into his baby mama. Oh, he would have been jumping for joy. Listen, they would have gave Klay the Man of the Year award if he would have got Megan pregnant and then didn't take care of the kid. What they're mad is that Megan is a strong, powerful, beautiful black woman and she knows it. She knows she is. She knows she is. So what black men are trying to do is tear down a woman, the type of woman that they hate the most. It's the type of woman who is sovereign-minded, the type of woman who don't overvalue them. I do think she might have been doing a little bit too much with Klay, but that's different. I don't see Megan putting men on a pedestal. She doesn't put men on a pedestal. And she raps about that. So to me, More so than Cardi B, more so than Nicki Minaj at this point. Because how do you have rich sex, but you married to a pedophile who's broke? So my thing is, I can't look at Lotto the same way. I can't look at Nicki Minaj, and I can't look at Cardi B. Because all three of those women rap about a type of woman that they are not. Megan raps about the type of woman that she actually is. I believe Megan lived her, it appears that Megan lived her lyrics. She told y'all she a player, so obviously she'll be around she got a different dude all the time. She said she a player. She said she the hot girl. Like, what y'all want her to just say it, but then be running around like Lotto Miss no body count, big mama, no kids, low body count, and then she thinking she changed it to big mama, one kid. No, don't end at one kid. Leave it at, say the whole thing. Big mama, one kid, and by a married man as his side chick. His private side chick. Because how you gonna run around and you not making the Stallion? You're a Lotto. You think you that bitch, but you're in a relationship where this man is not even showing you off in public? The man ain't even showing her off in public. Yeah, exactly. Megan dodging a bullet. Have we even seen Lotto and my man out on a date? No. No. Have we seen Lotto and her man at any award shows or premieres or anything? No. I mean, if you want to run around and now say you're a low body count having side chick with only one kid, then fine. I don't understand how Clarissa getting the heat that Lotto ain't getting. Lotto running around here 8 months pregnant by a whole married man. Why is she not catching that heat? Why? Because she got a white mama? I think it's because Lotto got a white mama. And you can tell she got a white mama. She looks like the biracials who have a white mama. And I think that's why Lotto ain't getting ate up. Because she should. Lotto is a bird. There's nothing about her that's not a bird. It's like you running around here to try to one up black women talking about no body count. I got a low body count. Who are you doing that for, ma'am? Who do you want to know that you got a low body count? Who are you trying to tell that to? Men. Yeah, it is. It is a colorism thing with Lotto and Clarissa, which granted, I mean, Slowrissa is annoying. We not gonna say she ain't. Slowrissa is annoying. I can't with Slowrissa. She do too much. Right, girl, she's literally pregnant and about to be due with a married man's baby. And his wife was just at his concert talking about her man. And then they running around saying, oh, well, he lives with her. He's married with 2 kids. Like, what are you talking about? It's like, don't this man got 2 kids and he married? So I'm pretty sure they still live together. How is he living with you and he got a whole wife and family? Like, the whole scenario is stupid. The whole scenario is dumb. It's asinine and it's ass backwards. Let's look at disgusting Cameron and Mace. I mean, we don't expect anything of any substance to come out their mouth. It's just going to be bandit filth. That's all it'll be. Bandit, vomit, and filth.
Yeah, I've been saying this for years.
Just dusty and weird. None of them got no functional, happy relationship at all.
I've been saying this for years. Yes, I've seen some shit we talking about Meg the Stallion yesterday. Nigga gonna say I'm hating. They just don't want to hear it.
What they don't want to hear.
No, he's talking about Klay. You know, niggas be like, yo, Klay Thompson fumbled Meg the Stallion. And then we got to sit here and fake be careful with our words so that niggas don't feel offended. You rap about being a hoe. Mad rappers fuck you. And then Klay Thompson fumbled. But we got to be politically correct. Instead of saying, no, I don't think so. She's doing it.
That is supporting it.
She talks about, she said, all right, so let's just have a conversation.
There we go.
The name of my song is called Wet Ass Pussy. Yeah, I've been saying this for years.
Okay, but I want them to connect the dots between her music and cheating. Connect the dots between her music. Are you saying that Klay cheated on her because of her music? Mind you, WAP ain't even her song. It's Cardi B's song. Mind you. WAP is not Megan Thee Stallion song. Megan is featured on Cardi B's song called WAP. But even if she wanted to, even if she didn't, it wouldn't matter what Megan talked about. She could talk about butterflies, roses, and sunflowers constantly 24/7. She'd still get cheated on.
Right? Then she promotes having wet ass pussy and fucks mad other rappers, and then you get with a nigga, he don't want to be monogamous and he fumble. What's the thinking? I don't know the thinking.
And
You
she
tell
said
me your
he's
thinking
supposed to
about it.
settle down.
Well, let's just say you're Klay Thompson, right? And you be like, yo, little nigga from Toronto hit it too. I ain't want to say nothing. Oh, nah, the 11th man off the bench, he's hit it too. Word? Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, nigga, before that, she was even on. You're going to be talked about whether it's public or not public. Once you start fucking with entertainers, athletes, your name gets passed around, and then it becomes a stat for them just to hit it. We talk about this all the time with Nate, with Mace and myself, when we be like, when we even say we don't get it, we be like, yo, why nigga want to nigga leftovers of wet ass pussy?
I'm sorry, but he needs some Flonase or some Mucinex, because why do you always sound like you having worse sinus problems than I do? Like, either this dude got some nuts hanging out in the back of his throat, or he has very bad sinus issues, because he sounds like he's trying to talk through a dick shoved in his throat. Yeah, because it sounds like talking through a mouthful of dick. That's why. Like, he literally sounds like he's talking through a mouthful of dick. And it's aggravating to see. Because again, like I said, the reality is she would get cheated on anyway. Because Klay Thompson is a cheater. And if you're going to say Klay Thompson is a cheater, then you would then need to go over his roster and explain why all those other women got cheated on too. Why did the Beckishas he got with get cheated on? Why did Coco Jones? Why did whoever else? Is it because of a WAP song that they got it too? These are low-tier, disgusting bandits who have nothing better to do than sit up and talk about women, because nothing that they say outside of women is going to attract attention. Neither of these dust balls could get on anything and talk about their own careers, and nobody will watch it. So what they have to do is they got to get on here. They got to talk about a high-profile black woman, one that wouldn't even look their way or mention their name because they're too irrelevant, and that's how they make money. If these men were barred from talking about women, they wouldn't even do podcasts. They wouldn't do it. There's nothing else for them to talk about but women. Because they ain't getting money. They not dominating no man. They ain't building a legacy, an actual legacy, not a legacy, what some you think is a legacy where you go help create a child and then abandon it. Yeah, that's not a legacy. So these bandits ain't doing nothing productive. They're doing absolutely nothing productive. So if someone came and said, you know, the new podcasting rules is you can't mention women, they would all shut their podcast down overnight. They would shut it down overnight. Sin needs a 1-800 number, so when you need to roast someone, you can call the number. I had a number for them to call in. Word on Beyonce's internet says that Klay named his new yacht Stallion head as that's disrespect. Klay even cheated on the white women, so the black man saying he want white women is irrelevant. The white, yeah, because there's a video I heard too about biracial dudes and they don't like black women. Biracial dudes with white moms are gonna have the same pathology towards black women as that white woman and that black man. Like I literally wouldn't even like I would just never. Even the white men say Megan command a room when she enters. Yeah, there are more white men defending her than black men. Let's go into what Partisan got to say because he's an attention whore. I don't know why anybody will be attracted to Partisan unless they're just dumb. Like, why would you be attracted to this?
See it. I'm ready to get to posting like I've been doing for my whole shit. But anyway, look, man. Your algorithm is lying to you. I'm not doing nothing different. I'm being me the same way I've been being me. Yo, I understand there has been a new episode in a series that y'all like. You know what I'm saying? And a bunch of these people that are fans of this show.
He want to tie this person is right when he say he wants to be a part of the narrative so badly. Yeah, he want to tie his name to Megan's train. That's what he wants to do.
Come over here. Y'all been leaving the same comments over and over and over again. Cool. You know what I'm saying? So for all the people that's like, oh, he posting online. Ain't nothing new, man. Your algorithm is bringing here because they think you got similar interests to these things. Word. Two. Because last time niggas came in here talking all that shit on my shit, I felt back. I ain't gonna lie, I felt back. I stopped posting as much. I didn't want niggas thinking I was doing this or staying at or trying to be this way. Like I did. Not happening again. For 3 years, like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all have kept me involuntarily on this email thread of this damn show. My character hasn't been on the show in 3 seasons. In 3 seasons, my character hasn't been on this show. You know what I'm saying? I've been replaced multiple times. But y'all wanted to keep me updated. You know what I'm saying? I can't do nothing online, but I was seeing a picture of the new character. I think the new character been turned to the villain. Now y'all don't like that nigga either. But anyway, none of my business. Y'all kept
So
me.
why are you talking about it? If you know this is none of your business, why are you trying to ride her clout chain?
No pleasure and nobody misfortune, nobody's heartbreak, nothing. None of that. Like, not the role I play. That's not me. That's not.
And ain't saying a damn thing. What? Look, and yeah, here you are, Corn. What is the purpose of this? This some sassy bitter shit. And I watched it on mute because why are you talking about her at all? Right. If this is a man who moved on to bigger, better things, like I would think he wouldn't take the petty opportunity to jump on a video and talk about Megan's breakup or insert himself in it. If you moved on and you got somebody better, why is better not occupying your mind? Megan shouldn't be on your mind if better is in your home. Look, 3 seasons later, yet you still talking. Exactly. This is though she hurt his heart bad for him to be talking about her after 3 seasons. Right. It's like you're old news. Party is old news. Here's Dusty Paul Pierce. Megan Thee Stallion was just some work for Klay Thompson to get him through the season. Yeah, then he should have said that. Yeah, then he should have said that. Let's play this one from Dusty Degenerate Paul Pierce, who really shouldn't even be on anybody's internet.
Look like to me that Megan was just some some work for him during the season to get him through the season.
I mean, you love to say that, but I don't think that's true. Some people are in a relationship and they cheat. Like, not every
Right.
man who cheats. Like, I could be in a whole relationship with a man and he does some cheating stuff, and that means I'm just the work? Or does that mean that he cannot control himself and doesn't have the discipline enough to be in a monogamous relationship? Like, stop putting work on everybody. Because she was not no work. She was around his family. She was around, like, that's not work. And if men are bringing their work around family
Yeah, that's
now
retarded.
and going to family dinners and integrating
Like,
them
who
into their
does
life
that?
in that way, then men need to reconsider what work looks like. Because you're the one
Right.
getting work.
Cause then you're not, yeah, cause you're not keeping it. You're not keeping it the way it
It
is.
looked like to me.
Listen, if she was just some work, then she should have never met the family, and these should have been restricted to hotel meetups then. And see, the problem is that these bandits don't know the difference in treatment between somebody who's just work. Because if she was just some work, why is she meeting his family? Why is she cooking during the holidays and both of his parents are there? Why is he buying her a car and a home and naming a boat after her if that's just some work? Right, Maxita work, but she cooking for his family? That's the thing. So she cooking for his family, but this is just some work. Why is she around his family? Why is she around his family if she just work? And see, they want to dissect all of these things of, oh, she just a hoe, oh, WAP came out. You dusty ass bandits knew WAP. You dusty ass bandits don't know that Klay already knew about WAP. He already knew about it. He already knew about Tory Lanez. These are not two hidden people. They are both public figures. Yeah, I think they were. They did. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't they already buy a house together? Or they were in the process of buying a house together? Yeah, that's what I gathered. They bought a house together. That's what it sounds like. But I could have just, it could have not been that, and maybe I thought they did too. Yasmin, I thought they did too. I did. I thought they bought a house too. You think he bought her a house? Yeah, so especially if he out buying her a house, that ain't work. Slim Thug is a stalker. You need to go somewhere. Like, why is Slim? I want Megan Thee Stallion to get a restraining order against Slim Thug. I would love for her to, because he been speaking on her way too much. So let's get into this one. I gotta turn it on.
We can stop that. We ain't starting that today. I hate to see that. I'm not never rooting for that. But that's why, I can't be in that situation, because if you get in a situation like that, look what happens when it don't work out. How many times have I told y'all that? How many times have I came on here and say that because I don't want to get married because they go, well, how many days every day I tell y'all what they gonna do? How many days you see me saying it right? So that's why I just don't never sign up. You got me? So now you understand where I be coming from when I say what I say, right? Now you get it, right? Okay, cool. Yeah, but I hate to see that though. No, I'm good. I'm a sugar baby. Acts of service is my love language. It's been working, so you know what I'm saying? I've been said that, right? That's what I'm trying to tell you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't even be able to be myself. Y'all you want to do this? You mad? No,
I don't even know what he's talking about. Y'all, what is he even talking about? Yeah, he said he talking like he was an option, knowing he was not ever an option. So we know 100% Slim Thug's issue is that he literally was never an option. And we know this because Slim Thug has expressed multiple times how much he would like to date Megan. You ain't high enough for her, and you likely don't have enough money for her. And I see no problem with the way Megan moves. The only problem I see with the way Megan moves is making her relationship public. She shouldn't have ever made it public. Klay didn't need a song. He didn't need to be given a song. Oh, hold on, y'all. Let me go bring Jasper in. He's I hear him out there crying. Let me bring. He's outside. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go grab Jasper and bring him in the house. Jasper, you gotta go get a treat, buddy. Jasper in here meowing because he want me to go get him a treat, but I'm not about to go get him one. Why you mad? I hope y'all heard him. Because he had his final say as he went out the room because he wants me to go get him a snack. And it's like, Jasper, you go eat your food in the bowl. I put him on the perch, but he jumped out. Yeah, I can't give him a treat because then I gotta go all the way downstairs and I gotta get in the cabinet and get his treat and then I gotta hand him. No, he can get a treat when I'm done. He can get a treat when I'm done. It won't be too long. He can get a treat. Yeah, he already got done. But anyway. Slam Thug wasn't even an option for Megan. So everything that Slam Thug says, as far as I'm concerned, everything that he say is just out of sheer jealousy. They went from, yeah, they did. They were calling Klay a simp because he was doing nice things. And this is why I tell y'all, this is how bandits create this dysfunctional culture that they seem to thrive in. This is how they do it. This is exactly how they do it. They shun good men who treat women with respect, and they call the ones who don't, they call them simps. And Klay probably saw that. And Klay was probably like, okay, well, I don't want to be no simp no more, so let me start cheating on her. Let me put her in a rotation, and then I can maybe I can humble her, and these dumb bandits who look like his daddy won't be calling him a simp no more. Cause y'all know Klay got a black man as a daddy. So he gonna try to relate there anyway. He's gonna try to relate with black men anyway. And the way that they can relate to black men is by disrespecting, demeaning, and trying to humble a woman that a lot of black men don't like. So really, as far as I'm concerned, if somebody was to say that he targeted her, I would believe that too. I would believe it. I would absolutely believe it. Because I think his goal, I just think it was to, I think the goal was just to shelter her. But I want to move on to some more because a lot of people saying stuff. Look at what Dusty Duvall had to say. Play smart, bag Meg to get more hoes. Then when you tired of Meg, just cheat so she can break up with you. Very well played. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get. Here's what I don't understand. I don't understand what more black men got to do. Because now I need a sidebar. I need to understand what more do black men have to do before black women see the writing on the wall. Because there's a lot of delusion going on here. There's a lot of delusion going on here because every single day and every opportunity that black men get, they are showing their hostility, disdain, and hatred for black women. From the ones that y'all call high value economically, the celebrities, the podcasters, everyone. Every time they get an opportunity, they show how much you hate them. But you know what was very, very telling to me? There was a podcast there was a panel I was watching on TikTok. I don't know whose panel it is, so don't ask me, please, because I really don't remember. But I was on the panel. I wasn't on the panel. I was watching it. And they were talking about, I think they were asking what's good about a man or something like that. And a bandit came up and said, it don't even matter because we still getting chosen. The bandit sit there and said, however they are, does not matter because they are still being chosen. And they are still being chosen. They are. And so when they come out and they get so bold that they feel like no matter what they do, y'all go choose them anyway. And that's where they at with it. You say a serious question. Why don't men just break up with women? They want because number one, they're cowardly. And number two, they prefer to sabotage the relationship so she can break up with them so later they can blame her. Yeah, they are very bold and brazen, not just on TikTok, on everything they get on. Every single thing that they get on. Every single thing that they get on. It don't matter the social media site. What do you mean they love being the victim? That's what it's going to take. What's it going to take for black women to stay far away from them? This is the question I want to know. What's it going to take for black women to stay far away from these bums and bandits? This is just depressing at this point. It really is, especially when I start getting to the other videos. Because there's more of them. I won't listen to a word more that Slim Thug have to say. But, you know, there is a lot of dog piling on Megan, and this is what I don't get, because you have a group of people here, black people, who are constantly talking about how they're God's chosen, who are constantly trying to put themselves above certain groups of people, especially when it's black men. Black men like to run this mantra that because they lost to white men, that they're somehow better men. They're not. They have the same pathology. worse when it comes to the people in their community, because what we see is white men primarily directing whatever vitriol they have towards non-black people. Black men do it in their community. They do it in their community. And there's a high level of delusion here, because despite the fact that these dusty, raggedy ass, hundreds of years subjugated, on their knees sucking dick, no matter how much they make these silly memes. Let me find this meme and show y'all 2 other memes that somebody made, 2 other memes similar to this one. I'm gonna show it to y'all. I'm about to get off a share screen because I have to come on here and look for this meme. Y'all know the meme I'm talking about. Yeah, I need to see it. And I know it's a dumb bandit that made it. No, Jaspy. Jaspy, I'm working. You seem to think I'm not. I'm trying to find. Yeah. Okay, this one. And I want to show it because it's on Reddit. I want to see what they're saying about it on Reddit. Like, look at what these demonic entities did. I want y'all to see this. And then let me pull the other ones out of my email so I can show you the ones that somebody made countering it. Because there is a countering of it. But this is why I say they're not no different at all than white supremacists. There is a difference. There's the difference in skin tone. There's the difference in social positioning. There's the difference in resource level, where they're basically a broke, resourceless white supremacist who has absolutely no social standing, none at all. But these bandits taking every opportunity they get to disrespect black women, because this is not just about Megan. This is an issue that they have with black women, period. Megan is just representing a certain type of black woman, the one they hate the most. Look at this. I want y'all to look at this and tell me how this is any different than the propaganda that white supremacists put out. How is this any different? This person said this has to be the most effed up ish I've ever seen. We are our own worst enemies. Then this person came said, like, this is truly disgusting. Seriously, why can't a woman have past sexual partners just like a man? The double standard is wild, and then to depict it like this is awful. Mind you, again, you don't need to fear white supremacists when these are the men in your community. And I dare I dare you to come crawl from under your bandit ass rock and come trolling in the chat box. I dare you to. But look at it. I think as long as the same energy is kept when your boy hoes out, it's fine to be critical of hookup culture. But they're not. They're not, though. Instead, they're out here making memes like this. I could make a meme too, though. And I should make one, but I'm going to show you some other people made memes. hang on, because I don't know why this is saying this is not a supported file type. Let me just go back to my, give me a second, y'all. I gotta go back into my email and download it again. I don't know why it's saying it's not a supported file type. This here, I'll just show y'all it through my email. It's fine, because it won't come out any other way. So this is one that somebody else made, and I think this is more accurate, and this should probably be being spread more. Because really, this is all black men do, except they should have took this dude off of here. They should have removed Klay and put a white man. This is black men lining up to suck dick. This is what we should be making viral. Because this is really how they are. This is a white man. This is a line of black men, and I guess some other different races of men lining up to suck some dick. As far as I'm concerned, all of the men should be black. All of the men should be black. Because I noticed how, why is there only 1, 2, maybe 3, 4 black men here? There should be far more than just 4 black men here. Because really, this is what black men do. They sit around, they suck dick, they cater and pander to other men, they cower away from other men. And then they somehow want you to believe that they're the biggest threat. The biggest threat for what? The biggest threat for what? Because last I checked, you nothing ass bitches was still getting these on your neck. You are still getting these on your neck. Now, I don't know where this woman get the audacity. I really don't. But she pissing me off. I don't know where she getting this on. Listen, lady, it is not Megan Thee Stallion's job to clean up no rumors that she did not start. And so this lady thinks it's reasonable for Megan to be in an emotional crisis, but you think Megan's job is to come out here and defend your raggedy ass because you can't do it yourself? She's the woman that the internet accused of being the side chick to Megan. Mind you, Megan didn't put this rumor out. Like, Megan don't have to come clear up a rumor for you. What are you talking about? Let's watch it, because she's out of her damn mind. Like, this is not Megan's job to do for you.
Me and Klay do know each other because we both play professional basketball. I would have considered him a friend. I do not know Meg Thee Stallion at all. You know, today I'm still the only person that has denied this entire situation of my involvement and claim that this is 100% false. And the fact that I'm still the only one that is defending my name, I have no idea how to process that. And that's the last thing that I'm like struggling to process, is that there's this massive outcry for protecting Black women, and nobody has mentioned Lexi Brown's name in any of those conversations. I wouldn't have minded if either one of them came out and said it, because at the end of the day, they're the ones that are in the relationship. They're the ones that are dealing with this, and they're the ones who are communicating with each other. So one of them, if not both of them, know that it was not me. It could come from one of their teams. It could come from somewhere. The truth is over there somewhere. And I was expecting it to reveal itself from that side of it, the side that actually has the issue. Because again, I have no idea what is going on. I have no involvement. I've had no communication at all whatsoever during their relationship. So for them to just allow me to get dragged, for a lot of people to allow me to get dragged through the mud for
y'all see what I'm talking about?
4 days now, knowing 100% what was being said was false, that surely somebody would step in and say, no, this is a lie. please point your fingers somewhere else. Don't point them at all, but don't point them at Lexi. And by the time the game was over, it had not happened. And, you know, I said, you know what? I'll give it a little bit more time. Surely somebody that knows the truth, and that is almost everybody involved, knows that I was not involved in this situation at all, would surely step in and say something. And it didn't happen. I was getting threats on my life. I was getting threats on my health. My family started getting comments and threats from people. I've had to hire security to travel with me places. So it got to a point where I just was scared for myself. Me and Klay do know each other because we both play professional basketball. I would have considered him a friend.
Okay, I'm tired of her because she know it. Like, what part of that is Megan's problem? I want to know what part of this is Megan's problem. Because it sounds like she wants Megan to come out of her mental healing process and prioritize this woman over what she's going through. Excuse me, ma'am. Megan is the one that just got betrayed. Megan is the one who just got cheated on and now who is being dragged by all of Black Dusty YouTube, including her. What should be happening is you should be getting Megan's back. You should not be sitting up here saying, oh, Megan and Klay didn't come out and clear up these rumors and I'm getting death threats. How is she supposed to know what you're getting? Like, how is Megan supposed to know that this chick is, like, Megan's not your social media manager? It's like, girl, Megan ain't your social media manager. You think Megan over here like, oh, geez, I wonder if the alleged side chick is getting death threats. Well, let me go out there and make sure she don't get dragged. You're a dumbass bitch. And a dumbass, insensitive ass bitch. This is a woman who obviously going through a lot. You didn't just get cheated on, lied to, betrayed, and then publicly dragged. Like, I'm sure Megan don't know you from a can of paint. She don't know who's sending you threats. She didn't put the rumor out, so what are you talking about? Why is this Megan's job to clean up when you can just go clean it up yourself? If people are sending you death threats, then report them to the terrorist unit of the FBI. That's what you do. Or you call your local police and you ask them, how can you make a police report on terrorism? You do not go to a Black woman who is already grieving, who is already hurting, who is already going through a whole bunch, and then make it her business to get some people to back off of you. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Agent, like, listen, you said as a Black woman, you starting to not like Black women. Certain types of Black women ain't likable in no way, shape, or form. Certain types of them just are not likable. In no way, shape, or form. And I want to know why this woman thinks that it's Megan's job to come out and get people to stop harassing her. You ain't doing nothing about all these dusty bandits. Bandits are attacking Megan, but she's supposed to stop and say, oh, let me prioritize this girl over myself. Let me just go ahead and get her back. Dumb bitch, did you not notice Megan needs somebody to get her back? Like, what are you doing? Megan's getting dragged by every dusty on the internet, celebrity or otherwise, and this woman wants her to prioritize her feelings. Oh, I'm getting, like, I wasn't even dragging this lady, and now I want to go drag her. Because it's like, how dare you? How dare you think that this woman needs to prioritize you over, she's suffering. Like, why they seem to think or don't care. I'm trying to figure out why God's chosen people are acting like this Black woman is not a human. Why are God's chosen people lacking empathy? Why are God's chosen people lacking kindness? Why are God's chosen people running around on the internet telling this girl that she deserved to be cheated on just because she living her life? Yeah, Maxine, I don't think they can't see her other person. They can't see her other person. Like they act like they act like Megan don't have feelings. And you would think every single black woman in the community who has been led on, lied to, future faked, breadcrumbed, and then betrayed, because it ain't just Megan's story, I would think y'all will be sympathizing with her, not talking about a damn song. As if she wouldn't have got cheated on if the song didn't exist. So if she didn't go get featured on WAP, the song, well, then maybe she wouldn't have got cheated on. Mind you, everybody getting cheated on. Married women getting cheated on, virgins getting cheated on, everybody's getting cheated on except the women who ain't in relationships. They're not getting cheated on. That's it. Because ain't no man there to cheat. But it's completely disgusting that the tone deaf group of black people who are always talking about, oh, we're God's chosen people. Oh, God's going to come save us. Oh, we're different than the white supremacists. No, there's the white supremacists over there. Look at what you do to your own people, though. Like, look at what you do to your own people. And the fact that you think you have a God, but your God doesn't see your blatant hypocrisy is an issue. Because you're not a godly person if you're attacking a person when they're already hurting. She's already hurting. Like, do y'all just want her to die? She already said she got anxiety, depression. What would y'all like for her to do? Go find a cliff and jump off of it? Like, I want to know what they want her to do. In comment section screaming, free Tory, free a man who shot a black woman, but y'all are God's people though. But free the man who shot a black woman and could have killed her. Would y'all have been happier if Tory just shot and the bullet landed in her stomach or her chest somewhere? Would that have made y'all, if the bullet would have finished the job, would that have made y'all happy? Because it's giving, if it's a black woman, oh, that's fine. And then the black women are despicable because they're going by black man's playback. Because as a black woman, you ain't gonna tell me that your dumb ass, A, don't listen to WAP, B, don't listen to Megan the Stallion, and C, haven't been cheated on yourself. So, for the male worshiping bitches, I want y'all to raise your hand and tell me which one of y'all never got cheated on. I want to know which one of y'all never got cheated on. And then I want y'all to tell me what is it that a woman can do to not get cheated on. Because it seems like nothing. They said it's written in their DNA sequences. Ain't nothing stopping that. But instead, there's a group of black people who want to just dogpile on one woman like it's okay, and it's not. It's not. And they keep doing it. They keep doing it, and ain't nobody checking these raggedy bandits who want to get into these bandit groups and dogpile on one woman. This girl done lost both of her parents. Her brother got shot. Now she got to deal with the Klay. Like, what one more? What, y'all want this lady to just die? Like, it makes no sense. And this is deviltry. This is not godliness. This is sick, disgusting, depraved deviltry, and they keep doing it. They keep doing it. Every time there's a black woman, something happened to her, here comes these demonic bandits who are God's chosen, knowing they suck more. Listen, black men got no reason to call nobody a 304. Don't act like your mouth wasn't the Grand Central Station when you was on that dumbass plantation. Don't act like it wasn't. Even when you got off the plantation, I guarantee you black men done sucked more white dick than the average black woman. Guarantee you it. Guarantee you they have. And it pisses me off because as a community, we let black men do anything. They get to be violent. They get to be promiscuous. They get to be predators. They get to shoot up schools. They get to toe tag babies. They get to toe tag women. They get to cheat, lie, pretend, do whatever they want to. Not produce though, because they ain't doing nothing positive for the community. Can't name nothing positive that they do with the community at all. Nothing. Nothing. They do nothing to benefit anybody in the community, nothing at all, but they get worshiped. They're super spreaders of disease that's living down low lives in various different states. But Megan is the problem. Ain't bandits the connoisseurs of disrespectful music? But you want to talk about, she talked about how many niggas she sleep with, and don't you talk about how many bitches you stick your dick in? Ain't that your badge of honor? But you mad when a woman gets up and she says, you know what? I recognize how doggish these men are. I'm going to treat them the same way. Because that's really why they hate her. Really why they hate her is because she has no problem doing to them what they do to women every day. I don't know who's seeing pick me. If you seeing pick me on Megan, you don't know what a pick me is. You said when that girl choked up, and if she at work and she can't even contain her emotions at work, that means she is crushed. That means she's so hurt that she can't even contain it when she wants to. And then y'all did the same thing when she got shot. This lady couldn't even heal. She couldn't even heal because here comes God's chosen people running up talking about free Tory. Oh, I wish he would have shot and killed her. And she deserved it. Just disgusting, demonic, and sad. Black people are not God's chosen. And if you are any God's chosen, you are God's chosen as an example of how not to conduct yourself. Black men went through literally hundreds of years on a plantation and still walked off of it hating black women. And learned not one damn lesson. But how many black women kept their dumb asses alive on that plantation? But they walked their treasonous ass off and decided to start raging against black women because they never gave that kind of smoke to white men. I'm still waiting for it. Waiting for black men to go make these memes about white men, but you won't, because you might not bust a grape in a fruit fight with a white man, but he sure will knock your dumb ass down to the ground and put his foot on your neck and tell you should have complied with your dumb big ass. That's what they will do. But you sitting up battling Megan's body count and weave, and you think somebody take you seriously? They don't. Don't nobody listen. I will never defend a black man. I don't care how deplorable he getting treated. I don't care. Don't bring me no stories about no black man, because I'm going to troll the hell out of them. Let one black man turn up dead and watch how I troll the hell out of y'all. Watch how I throw a celebration party. Watch how I talk about that's definitely what he got and how it needs to happen to more black men because they lazy, non-productive, degenerate anyway. But if somebody come out and say that, your dumb asses are going to be crying all over the internet for months at a time. Months at a time, they will be crying and whining on the internet because somebody told the truth about them. They ain't going to dispute it, though. They going to just whine, cry, run around on the internet and say weird ass shit to people. Don't nobody got time for it. I'm tired of these raggedy ass bandits. I'm tired of their worshipers. I'm tired of both of them. We know Klay Thompson ain't black, but he's the son of a bandit. He has the same pathology. The same pathology. Klay Thompson is a biracial man with a black daddy who acts like a black man. Because that's who raising him. His black ass daddy. And when you have a black man who does not value blackness, his offspring doesn't value it either. You see the bullshit name they made of Meg with Klay standing in the back with flowers as if he was like they're retarded. Like I'm telling y'all, I'm done with these raggedy bandits. I am. I'm done with them. I'm done with them. And I wish they would come over. I wish you would come over here with a problem. I wish you would. His dad is also a pro athlete. Athletes are notorious cheaters. Athletes are notorious cheaters because women don't value themselves or other women. Because Klay Thompson shouldn't be able to get another woman, and that includes Megan too. That includes Megan. Did she know he was a serial? Honestly, I didn't know who Klay was before Megan. I'm gonna go out there and say that I didn't even know who he was. I didn't even know who he was until Megan. So I wouldn't have known about his cheating history. So maybe I ain't gonna assume Megan did. Maybe Megan didn't either. Maybe she didn't know either. I just know these bandits do this all the time. They do it all the time. And I'm just tired of them doing it. I'm so tired of them doing it. I'm beyond tired of them doing it because they just do it too much. Always. And then they try to make it be about respectability politics. Show me any black man that's ever defended a black woman, because I'm sure there's zero examples. Show me one black man who actually defended a black woman. Yeah, he's not that attractive. Yo, the fact that they keep calling him the PBS logo takes me out. Like, it literally takes me out. Let's see if I can find it. If I can find the Klay Thompson PBS logo, because it's like literally sending me. It's literally sending me. Let me show y'all. I got it. Look, like, I'm done with the whole entire internet. I got to show y'all this though. Now we gonna troll a little bit because there ain't no way. Look, when I saw this, I'm telling y'all, this took me smooth out. This took me smooth out when they did this because I didn't wait. Look, because I didn't wait. He actually, he actually do. He does. He actually, he does. He does. And that's really just what it is. that really, he looked like the PBS logo. He do. He looked like the PBS logo. Like the PBS logo could literally be his profile. Like it could be his profile image for real. Cause yeah. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, I'm trying to order some sweet potato cake from this bakery, but I think they out. So I think I'm gonna have to get a red velvet. Oh yeah, they are out of it. Yeah, they out of the sweet potato cake. And I wanted some so badly. Maybe I'll try one of their pecan pies. Yeah, I'll just try a personal pecan pie. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they ain't got that. I'm telling y'all, there's this place, that sweet potato cake. No, I like the cake. I like it when they make I think the cake tastes better than the pie. I really do. I think the cake tastes better because the cake is the sweet potato cake with cream cheese frosting. I'm telling y'all, some of the best cake. I'm gonna have to try to learn how to make one. Bet one of the best cakes I've ever tasted. You said sweet potato cupcakes were fired by a local spot. I know they are. It's actually really good. I actually like sweet potato cake better than pie. If I make something during the holidays, because I really don't celebrate the holidays, but I always end up cooking for the holidays. So if I celebrate the holidays, I might make a sweet potato cake because I think I could make it. I could probably make it just off my head because I know how to make sweet potato pie. It's the same recipe, just flour. Like it really is. It's the same recipe, but just flour. So, yeah, I'll probably make a sweet potato cake because they are bomb. They like fire. They like hella good. It took me out when someone said he looked like Squidward. Yeah, but the PBS logo is like funnier. The reason the PBS logo is funnier is because it literally looks dead on him. Like it literally looks dead on him. So glad I can publicly say that Klay Thompson looks like the PBS logo again. I was being polite for my girl. Like, the fact that they gonna put KBS and PBS, I hate this person. This person said, I'm choosing violence this morning. I'm gonna choose it. Look, this person literally said violence, 100%. Because how you gonna call him KBS? Klay appeared, and listen, I'm gonna pretend like I wasn't one of the ones who said Klay Thompson was a good look for her, because he did. He appeared to be a good look for her. He did. PBS did respond. PBS came out and said, now how did I get in this? Like, you got it because Klay looked like it. That's why. That's how you got in it. But they did respond. PBS absolutely did respond. They did. They want to know why their name got dragged into this mess, and they ain't cheat on Megan. They like, I ain't cheat on Megan, and I don't know why I'm in this when I didn't even cheat on Megan. So yeah, PBS did respond. They just really interested in how they got into the group chat. So a lot of people came on here with some responses in the comments. All Black women are not, jumping on the hate train. I'm going to show you guys some TikTok videos too. We got a what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 TikTok videos to show after these at the top, because we have these links to go over, and then these 5 TikTok videos, and then we done. And so it said, brick laying, time wasting Klay Thompson gets can I just say Klay Thompson don't look like he got good sex? He don't. Y'all, do Klay Thompson look like he a beast in the bedroom, or do he look like he like light work? Like, he seems like light work to me. Y'all let me know though, but I can't imagine. But maybe he was. Maybe he is. Looks can be deceiving. So maybe he was throwing something in the bedroom, but he don't look like he is. He don't look like he could do nothing, though. He don't. So she said, I want his ACL on my desk by Monday. Okay. Do any of you practice witchcraft? I need Klay Thompson to wake up with deer legs by tomorrow morning. Not summoning the kitchen witches. You will be better off going to find you a bloodline witch. You need to go find somebody with the lineage in it, not a kitchen witch. A kitchen witch can do something, but if you find you a bloodline witch and all they got to do is say it, you struggle. Okay. Big bad Chuck, and that's why you look like Squidward. Black people are petty, and that's why you look like Squidward's house. Doug Funny cheated on Meg. This shit nuts. Like, she did Doug Funny. I don't even know who Doug Funny is, but that's funny. She said, Klay Thompson, you will begin to feel a sharp pain within the next 4 hours. So she'd already let him know what his symptomology is about to be. Okay, so that was that. Yeah, they going in. We already talked about this, egregious mom. Asian doll wants y'all to know she got Megan the Stallions back. And I'm glad. Shout out to Asian doll. She said, looks can be deceiving, bitch. She's actually a great person in person. The fuck? Because she said Megan the Stallion really doesn't. Yes, she does seem like a good person. She does. If this person is over here thinking Megan don't seem like a good person, then you lack discernment. Megan's energy does not give what y'all are trying to put on her. Her energy ain't giving it. Her energy ain't giving. Y'all think think Megan, y'all try to say Megan the Stallion is what Sweetie's energy is giving. I think y'all confusing Megan the Stallion's energy for Sweetie's because Megan's energy doesn't say that she's not a good person. It don't say that she's not a good person at all. But I swear y'all like confusing her for Sweetie's energy. Then she said y'all definitely be bumping coochies the way you be on her dick. She said, nah, that's my bitch. And I know how it feel to be ganged up on by the world and kicking you while you down. Thank you, girl. So do I. No matter what we went through, it breaks my heart the way the internet do Megan. Fuck you hoes. Exactly. Somebody need to say it. Somebody needs to say it. And honestly, if I was a celebrity, I would come out and be on what Asian Doll is on. I would absolutely be on with Asian Doll. Y'all, I would be like, y'all are some dusty bitches, dogpiling a woman while she's going through something. Like, really? So I'm glad Asian Doll is standing 10 toes down on hers. I'm glad she is. He came out and made a comment too. So some men are.
Oh, a cheater, pussy nigga. You got this nigga dick so far down your fuck ass throat.
He going in. I like him already because he going in.
Also a cheater, pussy nigga. You got this nigga dick so far down your fuck ass throat. You can't even hear yourself.
Can we just have a round of applause?
The police relationship. What the fuck are you talking about, Stephen A, while you're sitting on your podcast talking about these people relationships that you don't know about?
Right.
Yo, I cannot stand this bitch ass nigga. Bitch niggas
Yeah,
like
me
Stephen
either.
A don't have a moral fucking compass.
They don't.
Bitch niggas like Stephen A, this is what they do, guys. They say, I can make money off these dumb niggas in this corner right over here. Because these dumb niggas in this corner right over here don't have a lot of community. As a public figure, if I put a little bit of fuel to the fucking fire of these dumb niggas in the corner that don't have a avenue. Well, Matt, why can't they express themselves? Because they're a bunch of lame ass niggas who hate women. Stephen A still goes though. I gotta jump on this. But he's also a cheater, pussy nigga. You got this nigga dick so far down your fuck ass throat. You can't even hear yourself right now. Stop asking society to police relationships. What the fuck are you talking about, Stephen A, while you're sitting on your podcast talking about these people relationships that you don't know about? Yo, I cannot stand this bitch ass nigga. Bitch niggas like Stephen A don't have a moral fucking compass. Bitch niggas like Stephen A, this is what they do, guys. They say, I can make money off these dumb niggas in this corner right over here. Because these dumb niggas in this corner right over here don't have a lot of community. As a public figure, these things that you shouldn't even have came to the internet to talk about. Oh, you're on it, the podcast Straight Shooter. That's what you do, Stephen A. You talk about politics. Now, all of a sudden, Stephen A. talk about the culture, talk about... And why do you think that is? It's because Stephen A. realized he can make money off it. I'm trying to talk about this dumb-ass, lame-ass nigga. Damn near 60-year-old man. I've been trying to...
He just dragging him.
Because I'm like, I understand this is what Stephen A. wants. The bigger Stephen A's name gets, the better it will be for him and his fucking pockets and the white people pockets that he's fucking borrowing from. Stephen A will do whatever. Even if it is continued culture wars between men and women, especially black men and women. He will do whatever as long as it keeps his bitch ass paid. This is after $100 million contract. I'm so tired of niggas. Jesus.
So let me go back.
I want to say that, ladies,
no one's taking your opinion.
For society to police your relationships.
You're an idiot. Bye. So he put on here GNG, and then Klay Thompson came and put in Go Touch Grass. Go Touch Grass. It's like, get out of here. Like, for real. Just like Yanni called him, you are a beige bandit. You are absolutely a beige bandit, and you will be addressed accordingly. Like, I ain't got time for him. Any thoughts on the Voting Rights Acts? Real quick, being gutted. We're not talking about that right now, but we are going to talk about it in just a little minute. Because I'm going to wrap this up with these 5 things, and we will get into the Voting Rights Acts because one of these videos is a part of that. While black men out here focusing on Megan Thee Stallion's body count, what they dumbasses ain't doing is defending themselves, but they never have. So why would we expect them to do it now? We wouldn't. Okay, so Ryan Clark decided to get on here and talk too, which is good. So let's listen to what Ryan Clark has to say.
Ton of my timeline is Klay and Meg, and I get it, right? It's content gold. Future Naismith, basketball Hall of Famer, publicly dates one of the biggest names in hip hop, propped up on this celebrity relationship pedestal, and then in a very public split, there's an insinuation of infidelity. And so that's like inviting scrutiny or criticism or opinions. And there's this rush to get your content out so you can get the clicks and so you can get the views. And if you make it entertaining and if you make it funny, then more people watch it. So I think I even get that part. I don't get this incessant need for grown men to shame or to insult or to bring up someone's past or the way that they do their jobs and insinuate, or in some situations, downright admit you believe that means someone should be treated negatively or disrespected or lied to or demeaned or thrown away. And then that's when people start to take sides. And if you look at women specifically, they activate, in particular, black women. And if you sit back and you look at the reactions, you say to yourself, they have to, because if they don't, then no one will. As we prop these relationships up, we forget that these humans are flawed and that they're imperfect, but they have feelings. And we bring up the past without bringing up that one of the parties involved was also shot. And being shot had to process that, had to heal from that, had to live with that trauma. And so now, Meg is stepping away from a historic opportunity on Broadway in Moulin Rouge to make sure that she's fit to just move on with life. So I think what we need to do is remember that all of these people who are commenting on their relationship who aren't married, you know how dating works, and you should also know how hard it is to find your forever person. And if you are married, you know it's even harder to keep that forever person, even when it's just your two, much less the entire world in your business. And so I think what that says to me is let's be more patient. Let's be honest about the fact that we don't have all the information. And if you aren't reporting facts and you're just giving your opinion, or you're just criticizing, or you're scrutinizing, or you're assaulting, be honest about what you're doing. You're gossiping. A ton of my timeline is Klay and Meg. And I get it, right? It's content gold.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, black men do this all the time. So what I'm just happy for is that in this next series of videos, you're going to see some men and women, this isn't just people commenting on this who are in our community. It is going beyond our community. And when I say it's going beyond our community, it's the acknowledgement of all the hatred and vitriol that black men spew towards black women. Now, most black women, I believe, have wrapped themselves in a blanket of delusion, put on some rose-colored glasses and saying, I ain't taking these off because I have a fantasy about black men, and I need to constantly see them through the lenses of that fantasy. The problem is that black men go out of their way to make sure black women know that they don't like them. So right now, what we're dealing with is a group of women who are refusing to accept what's been shown to them. This is a group of women who are digging their heels in and saying, I'm absolutely not going to see black men for who they are. And those are the women who very soon you gonna see them perishing right along with black men. Because if black men think these white supremacists ain't about to go full in on them when they stack in the government so that they can, oh, they about to go full force on black men. I want y'all to prepare yourself for the culmination of everything that's happening, because black men can sit up here on this internet and talk as much as they want to. Y'all about to see a lot of black men with feet on their neck. I'm just gonna say that. You gonna see a lot of black men with foot on their neck. Y'all gonna see these Beckys giving them the peace that they deserve. You about to see a lot of it. You about to see a lot of it. Yeah, you know that, because they're implementing Handmaid's Tale, and black men were not a part of the Handmaid's Tale. And if black men weren't a part of the Handmaid's Tale, then that means something was done to black men. Black man Sky Daddy of the Bobo, yeah, didn't like women. Yeah, that's for a whole other life. That's for a whole other live stream. That's a live stream for like another week, when religious people choose to get triggered by the truth, but the truth is going to come out nonetheless. We don't care how triggered they get by the truth. The truth can't concern itself with people not wanting to hear it.
To worry about that, and this is what y'all choose to.
So let me show this video here. We'll do this video first.
One thing this Megan Stallion situation has showed me is that there's a weakness in the black community that needs to be eradicated, bro. And it's something that I see across the board, but it's way more prevalent amongst us as black men. And not only how we engage with the rest of the community, but also how we engage with one another as well. Because when you got a group of black men who got more static for a black woman they do not know personally, and someone who was actually done wrong in the situation, not the person doing wrong to someone else, than they do against our own oppressors, we got ourselves a fucking problem, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is with niggas having this mentality like it's okay to be ruthless when engaging with our own community, but want to be diplomatic and docile in the face of our own oppressors. Y'all real good at having conflict resolution skills when it come to dealing with one of these racist ass old face when they disrespect you. Y'all want to get in space. Y'all want to give them multiple chances. You want to walk away from situations, the whole nine.
Yeah.
You want to be the bigger person. But a nigga bump you in the store and you quick to tell him how he gonna die. Y'all real quick to rush to the phones to get a black woman fired on here when she tell y'all the truth about black men in therapy. But y'all quiet when it comes to calling your local politicians in regards to environmental racism.
Right.
Or going out here and putting the energy towards finding these missing black kids. Or feeding your community members who can't afford food. A black woman get on here and tell y'all the truth and your feelings get hurt, you want to act like a white woman. But one of these corporations come in here and choking out your entire community with pollution, you ain't got shit to say. It's fucking pitiful, dog. Grown-ass men circle jerking each other, congratulating, cheating. What type of lame shit is that? Just bitch-made behavior. We got way more important things to worry about than that. And this is what y'all choose to rally behind.
Yeah. And this is why I'm saying, listen, we can say black women need to wake up. The black women who don't want to wake up ain't gonna wake up. And it's not your job to wake them up. They want to be asleep. They want to. And every time you try to wake them up, they go back to sleep because they want to live in the land of the Lulu. Black women are married to this fantasy that black men love them, and they will cling to this fantasy even to their death. They will cling to the fantasy even when the fantasy is getting them toe tagged. They don't care. They don't care about their children. They don't care about anything but these degenerate bandits who don't like them. You can't wake a person up who doesn't want to be woke. They don't want to. Because if they have to face the reality of who black men are, then they got to also do some self-work. And then they're going to have to go out and find other men, and they're going to have to get some self-love and some standards, boundaries, and expectations. Just like there's a group of black men who don't want to evolve, there's a group of black women who don't either. And that is the group of women who have a vested interest in black men being stuck in the dust. And we know that they have a vested interest because everything they do is geared towards keeping black men stuck in the dust. Lying to them, telling them they kings. Lying to them, telling them they warriors. Lying to them, telling them somebody removed them from the home. Lying to them, telling them somebody stopping them from building so they can't build. Lying to them, telling them everything is black women's fault while they simultaneously deem these men leaders and kings. Lies. The community is full of lies because the truth is black men are not kings. The truth is they're not warriors. They're cowards because if they were warriors, they wouldn't still be subjugated. What type of warrior do you have that's still subjugated in 2026? The only group of people who are still slaves in 2026 are black men. They're black men. The only group of men who don't defend themselves are black men. The only group of men who have no resources and are dependent on other groups of men are black men. The only group of men who sit up here and terrorize and demean and degrade they women are black men. So they're failures across the board. They just are. They're failures across the board. And I'm not about to sugarcoat the truth for some people who just want to be stuck in delusion. They don't like you. They don't love you, but they will use you. They will use you. They don't like the kids that you carry or else they wouldn't be toe tagging them. The only thing they value is the illusion of white male acceptance. That's why you don't see black men going away from white men. As much as they try to say, oh, the white man the problem, the white man the problem, but you keep trying to be the white man. You keep trying to be him though. You want to lay up in homes with his woman. You want to sound like him. You want to speak from his vocal cadence. You want to apply all of his methods of oppression to the women in your community. The only thing you mad about is that you can't defeat them physically. That's what you're worried about. You want to call the white man the boogeyman because your dumb ass can't defeat him. Because you can't get from under his dominion. So you rage out on women to make it seem like you strong and all you showing is weakness and cowardliness. They done stripped away nearly every single civil right that black men claim they fought for. And these dumbass bitches is on the internet talking about WAP and weave. And black women act like they don't see it. Like they don't see every time a black woman is disenfranchised, they gloat about it. They gloat, they throw an internet party, they start sucking each other off. They do the whole gambit. Black men do a freak off when they see black women in a disenfranchised situation. And this is literally their digital freak off. They over here doing a cyber freak off to celebrate a black woman getting cheated on. As if all women don't get cheated on. And they already know everybody gets cheated on. They already know that there's no group of women who doesn't get cheated on. They know there's absolutely nothing a woman can do to avoid getting cheated on except not date men. But then they want to sit up here and mention WAP. No, they just wanted another reason to antagonize her. If the channel is then get your ass out of here. No, hold on. Let me get you out of here. I don't like dumbasses like this. I don't. You're dumb as hell. Why would you come bring your dumb ass over here talking? And it's a Karen. I'm telling y'all, it's a Karen. It's either a black male Karen or it's one of their worshipers. Oh, this channel is depressing. How long did it take your dumb ass to figure that out before you didn't leave on your own? Because I'm sure you someone who was in this channel comments the last time I was on here. So if you knew it was depressing before, why'd you bring your stupid ass back? Just dumb. And I don't have time for dummies. You a grown ass person. So ain't no way you should be in nobody's chat box. And you already know, literally my content has not changed. It's been the same for years. Been the same for years. The only time it's changed is when I stopped talking about white people's white supremacy and talked about black man's white supremacist regime that they're carrying out in their own community. And then you brought your stupid ass in here. This channel is depressing. Can we just move forward? Can you move your dumb ass out of the comment section? Can you click off the video, you dumb idiot? Can you exit the same way your dumb stupid ass came in? I shouldn't have to tell you that, dumb bitch. Can you do that? Just dumb. You not gonna keep coming and y'all not gonna come in my chat box when I'm already irritated with these bandits. And this channel is depressing. Okay, passive aggressive dumbass Karen who can't see their way out, who too stupid to not click on the video when the title is here. The title is here. Did you not see the title? The title shows you what this is about. If your stupid ass thought it was depressing, then you shouldn't have came your dumb ass in here. You came looking for some attention, though. That's what you wanted. You're an attention whoring, Karen ass bandit. It's what you are. And I ain't got time for it. I don't have time for it. I want you to take the link. I want to see how bitch made you are. I want to see how much bitch you got in you. The one, you know who you are, who said you can't turn a horse into a housewife. Get your ass up here so I can see how much a bitch is in you. You right here. I'm going to pin you too. I need to be able to highlight this comment. Let me find it. Because I need to see how many different levels of bitch made you got running through your vein. Where is this stupid comment? Where are you talking about you can't turn a horse into a housewife? And you can't turn a conquered slave ass buck into a citizen and a productive male either, obviously. Because your dumb asses ain't accomplished nothing since you were forced to on the plantation. Like, how you talking about you a builder and the last thing you built was on a plantation while a white man was whipping you and forcing you to do it? I'm tired of y'all. Like, I'm serious. I'm tired of them. I'm tired of them. I'm tired of them. And it really is. It's almost like they declaring war on black women and black women just in there. Oh, I just want me a black man. I just want to get married. Oh, I just got to have me. My man. I just need it. You're at war. What do you mean, my man? Because if they ain't over here killing you, they advocating for some legislation that disenfranchises you. This one right here. This dusty ass bandit. Yeah, bring your raggedy cowardly ass up here. Let me drop this link. Because I know this coward ain't gonna say nothing. Weak ass bitch. I know you just go bussy popping, dick suck in the comments. Because you definitely over there bussy popping for a bandit. I know you are. I know you a dick sucker. So you about to come up here. You want to run your dick sucking mouth? Come up here and do it. But you ain't, because you bussy like the rest of you. You just want to bussy pop in the comment section just for attention, but you don't want to bring your dumb ass up here and explain how you turn a conquered ass, low tier ass slave buck into a productive man, because that ain't happened yet. Watch him not come up here. Watch him be the raggedy, cowardly bitch that he is. And this is why don't nobody take you serious. Y'all ain't about nothing. You ain't about nothing. Let me blow my nose, y'all. Sorry, y'all. These bandits be pissing me off. Can't turn a horse into a housewife, but your raggedy old gray and beard having ass won't come up here and say it though. Now will you? How you gonna be an old ass, cowardly ass bitch, bussy popping in a woman's comment section, but you for a man, mind you. for a man. So you over here digital deep throating a man who's in a prison that don't even know you from a can of paint. Can't turn a horse into a housewife. You can't turn a plantation buck into a husband either. That's why y'all raggedy asses fail as husbands and fathers, because you can't take a buck off the plantation, pull his mouth off of sucking a white man's dick, and then try to bring him in a house as a husband and a father. That can't happen. I don't know why black women trying to do it. Black women been trying to get these dick-sucking males to do something other than suck dick for generations, and you still ain't showed up. Like, how do you fail at sucking dick when that's all you do? And I don't know what this bandit just did with your device not connected. You need to connect to the audio if you coming up here. It's just that simple.
And I guarantee you that they don't even understand why they're a weird group of niggas who hate Megan Thee Stallion, right? Like, the light in her suffering. And I guarantee you that they don't even understand why they hate Megan Thee Stallion so much. And let me tell you why they do. It's because Megan Thee Stallion represents the end of the patriarchy, right? She's not the only one that represents that. And let's be clear, the patriarchy is coming to an end. But they hate her because they don't want to have to compete on an even playing field. It's the same reason that some white people hate DEI, because if you even the playing field, then you have to compete based on your competencies, right? And if you have to compete on your competencies, on your ability, on your talent, on your skill, then you're going to get washed by a lot of other people. So you need a system that gives you an unfair advantage. And I can hear a lot of y'all now saying,
because I want that old post-war, big belly, geriatric, gray beard troll to bring his raggedy ass up here. Why you ain't bring your dusty, cowardly ass up here, you old gray beard having bandit? Why you ain't come up here and talk about how you can't turn a horse to a housewife? Or did you just want to sit in the comments like a cowardly ass, weak ass bitch? That's why you was on a plantation and you probably gonna be on one again. That's exactly why black men probably about to find themselves on somebody's plantation again, because you a weak ass bitch. You spent 100 years getting punked and you still getting punked. You still ain't wise enough. You still in women's comment section showing the bitch that you are. You a old ass geriatric post-wall gray beard having bitch. Making dumbass comments in the comment section thinking that you what? What did you think you was doing with that comment? He can't turn a horse into a housewife. Said the conquered buck who, if a white man wanted him to suck dick, he'd drop to his knees now. So why you sitting there Megan got more strength in her pinky toe than you got. Because I don't think Megan will be trolling people's comments. I'm pretty sure Megan will be bold enough to say it to somebody's face. You a weak ass bitch though, scared. Hiding in the comment section because you know your dumb ass ain't gonna come up here and face a woman because you definitely wouldn't face a man. How you scared to come up on the panel and explain something to a woman, but we supposed to think you the protector? Protect what? You can't even protect your own asshole and mouth. So what you protecting? You protecting something, but you got leveled by a book of food stamps? That rendered you obsolete, you useless ass bandit? Just a nothing ass bitch. I'm tired of them. And if they come up here acting stupid, they getting dragged. It's just that simple. Come over here acting dumb, you will get dragged for filth. I'm starting to think some of you dumbass bandits are masochists.
and bro, it's not that deep, but it is. And that's the problem. Y'all niggas don't understand your own feelings and emotions, right? You don't even understand where
okay,
from. And if you can't understand your own feelings and emotions,
all right, no, here, it's your turn, girl. You came up in here. Don't be a weak bitch. Let me drop this link and you can bring your ass up here too. You can come up here. Absolutely. You, whatever you say, you can come up here and say it to my face. You won't though. You won't. I know you won't do it though, but here the link go. Come up here. Come up here and tell me how I'm anti-black. I want you to. I want you to. And if I see your comment in here again and you ain't take this link and bring your dumb ass up here, we just go block you out the comments. You don't get to come up here and be a weak ass bitch and put stuff in the comment section, but you can't back it up. And I don't even care if she's saying I'm anti-black. I'm anti-black male, that's for sure. I will take them on an individual basis, but the lot of them, please, the lot of them can burn in hell slowly. And y'all,
all those motherfuckers who are on their high horse talking about why are y'all obsessed with Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion? Why are y'all so obsessed with a celebrity relationship? Shut the fuck up. You are missing the point. This is not just about Klay Thompson or Megan Thee Stallion, right? This conversation is about the misogyny that our moms, that our daughters, that our aunties, that our nieces, that our cousins have to live with every day, right? The rhetoric that y'all spew online translates to actions that these women have to endure every single day. Not only that, like this misogyny impacts the entire collective, the entire culture, the entire country for that matter, because a lot of you motherfuckers, the same motherfuckers who like to see Megan Thee Stallion suffer are the same people who voted for Donald Trump, right? Because y'all rather have saw a clearly racist and incompetent white man hold the highest office in the land than to see a qualified black woman hold that office. And now we are all suffering, right? I just paid $5 a gallon, $70 to fill up my tank. My grocery bills are higher. My electric bill is higher. Our general standard of life is decreasing because y'all dumbasses hate black women so much that y'all put a racist white man in office. So no, this isn't just about celebrity gossip, right? This is about the need for black men to heal. We need to heal because as long as we carry this bullshit, the entire collective will continue to suffer. I wish all those motherfuckers who are on their high horse talking about why are y'all obsessed with Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion? Why are y'all so obsessed with a celebrity relationship? Shut the fuck up. You are missing the point. This is not just about Klay Thompson or Megan Thee Stallion, right? This conversation is about the misogyny that our moms, that our daughters, that our aunties, that our nieces, that our cousins have to live with every day, right? The rhetoric that y'all spew online translates to actions that these women have to endure every single day. Not only that, like this misogyny impacts the entire collective, the entire culture, the entire country for that matter, because a lot of you motherfuckers, the same motherfuckers who like to see Megan Thee Stallion suffer are the same people who voted for Donald Trump, right?
Yeah,
because y'all rather have saw a clearly racist and incompetent white man hold the highest office in the land than to see a qualified black woman hold that office. And now we are all suffering, right? I just paid $5 a gallon, $70 to fill up my tank. My grocery bills are higher. My electric bill is higher. Our general standard of life is decreasing because y'all dumbasses hate black women so much that y'all put a racist white man in office. So no, this isn't just about celebrity gossip, right? This is about the need for black men to heal. We need to heal because as long as we carry this bullshit, the entire collective will continue to suffer. I wish all those motherfuckers who are on their high horse talking about why are y'all obsessed with Klay Thompson.
You got a few people who got some sense. Oh, I get that raggedy, the raggedy collar didn't come up. Yeah, let me take that thing off the screen since the raggedy muffin didn't want to put it out there. Just talking in the comments, but not coming up. Just like the weak ass bitch they are. Let me here's the thing. The link. It's in the comments. And I starred the link so it'll stay in there. Yeah, Tasha, if you got something to say, come take the link. Let me pull up the YouTube thing so I can drop it in the YouTube. I'm gonna pin it in there to the YouTube thing so I can drop it in. Hang on, let me drop it in the comment here. And let me pin it. Okay, so now the link is in the comment section. Yeah, so it's in the comment section. All right. All right, so I pinned it in the comment section so that y'all can see it. And that person can come up, but we know they won't. We know they won't, because we know there's a bunch of cowards over here who just really want to just control and bussy pop in the comment section. And it's like, if y'all just want to troll for attention, just say you just want to troll for attention. You don't need to be doing all that you're doing. You don't need to be bussy popping, trying to defend a person that should not be defended. Just come up here and say what you got to say, but you're not going to do it. I can't stand a weak, cowardly bitch. That's my pet peeve. I can't stand it.
A visual representation of how they see this as doing something to us.
Okay, let me show y'all what Becky got to say. Because everybody see this nasty, disgusting meme that a black man went and made about a black woman. But y'all want to say they not as bad though.
Culture. A visual representation of how they see this as doing something to us or taking something from us. Her being labeled as easy. Why would it need to be hard? Why would you want it to be hard? The lining up trope, the nice guys finish last trope, all perfectly summed up in this disgusting meme, reducing her to a prize, a conquest, instead of a human being with agency. Of course, we can't forget the body count shaming double standard. A woman's worthiness and her value decrease based on the amount of partners that she has, and that is never applicable to a man. Being hyper fixated on a woman's romantic history to find some way to shrug off the bad behavior of the man. Somehow she deserved to be cheated on because she's been in prior relationships with these men. I want to say a lot more about this, but it absolutely disgusts me and just confirms in my mind that a good majority of men just absolutely hate us. They absolutely hate us. I've been saying
black men are worse than white supremacists. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it again. They are worse than white supremacists. They just are. They're worse than white supremacists. And I don't know why this is not the prevailing belief in the black community. What is it that black men are doing that makes black women think they're safer with black men than white supremacists? What? Because they black? Block and ignore Tasha because she ain't coming up. So just block her and get her out. Just block her out of the chat box. We don't have time for cowardly loser ass bitches who want to make comments in the comment section, but then not come say it to people's face. Just please block her out of here. This bandit defender needs to get out of here. We don't want you in here. Because you over here sitting up here making your comments, but you can't come say them. And y'all really never could. There is very few people who will come up here and say what they gotta say. Other people will just bussy pop in the comment section, make videos and hide them, and just do weirdo stuff. If you got something to say, come say it. Because I can guarantee you, if I had to say something to you, I ain't gonna say it in the comment section. I'm not gonna bussy pop in the comment section and then hide and be like, oh, I can't say it now. I guess I can't say it now. I'm not a weak ass bitch like y'all are. If I got something to say, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Y'all want to cower in comment sections, and I have zero respect for that. None. Absolutely none. Women, men for the same. If you too weak and cowardly to come up here and say what you're saying, because you know you're going to get challenged on what you're saying. That's why. And you don't want to be made a fool of. You can't back up what you're saying. And for the women, it's going to come down to you hating her over a damn bandit who don't even like you. How small of you? The bandit don't even like you. It's the same for black men. A black man will kill a black man with ease, with no thought to it. No thought to it. Look at the statistics. Absolutely no thought to it. But then they want to run around high and scared, only battling women's weaves and tampons and body counts, but ain't got nothing to say to no man. They got nothing to say to no man, but they want to get you to believe that the men who had their dumb asses on a plantation, forcing them to suck dick, somehow was threatened by him. How? You couldn't even defend yourself one-on-one. Rather than you defending yourself, you chose to just have the white dick in your mouth. That's what you did. Talking about black women don't respect you. And why would we?
Is happening right.
Why will we respect a group of nothing ass bitches who won't fight for nothing? We really need to learn about evolutionary biology and human origins. It's always the Negro women, not the black men. I don't know what you mean by that. So you would have to clarify that. I don't know. We don't even know what you mean by that for the most part. I'm absolutely, that's exactly what I'm saying. Positive vibes 9709, that is absolutely 100% what I'm saying. So let me make it real clear. Black women are safer dating and being under a system of white supremacists than dating or being in proximity to black men. Yes, they absolutely are. How do we know that? Because who's killing black women the most? How are we in a system where, according to black men, it's just overrun with violent white supremacists, and yet you're killing black women more? Like, what do you mean? If the white supremacists are not the primary cause of harm to black women, then they cannot be worse than black men. They cannot be worse than black men. They cannot be worse than black men if black men are the ones causing the harm to the black community. White supremacists are in a system where they can do whatever they want to. They know black men ain't gonna stop them. The system probably ain't gonna stop them. And yet, bandits still are the #1 cause of harm. And they want to tell you it's proximity, but they don't want to explain how you being in proximity to black women means you gotta harm them more than white supremacists. So then why don't she just go with the white supremacist who seems to be safer than your agony cowardly ass? You're a coward. And quite frankly, any man who could be dominated by another group of men are of no use to the women in the community. None. And black women have been trying to force you into a position where you're useful and you still coming up short. You still coming up short. Let's look at this nice video, because this is what bandits should be paying attention to. Bandits want to put themselves on a godly pedestal, but look who calling out the real issues, though. Look who calling out the issues that black people facing, the attacks on black people. Is it the cowardly ass bandits, or is it a white man? Nearly every part of the civil rights that you fought for has now been removed. Bandits ain't did a damn thing but sit up and talk about hair, makeup, and cosmetics. I'm trying to figure out what don't black women see.
Yeah, to the black community, and most white people literally have no idea it's even happening. The black community is under attack right now at a level we haven't seen probably since the civil rights era. you know, with the Supreme Court gutting the Voting Rights Act earlier today. You've got the purge of Black federal workers, attacks on nonprofit funding with the whole DEI boogeyman. You've got attacks on the social safety net. Overt racism is on the rise across the board. And they're tired, y'all. They're exhausted by this onslaught. And it's self-proclaimed white Christians leading the charge against them on all of these fronts. So if you are a white Christian and you are not deceived by Trump, we need to rally together around our Black brothers and sisters right now. We need to form a wall around them, and we need to say no more. No more, because this isn't right, and we cannot stand by and do nothing as they are getting absolutely pummeled like Reconstruction just ended or something. There is something so
But notice how this ain't what Black men talking about. Because I guess Megan Thee Stallion's body count and freeing a violent leprechaun named Tory, I guess those are bigger issues than this. I guess attacking Megan and Weave is the way that they protect you. I guess telling you the false narrative that white men are more harmful, because that is a false narrative. I guess that's how they protect you. I guess when they get up and publicly demean you and call for harm to come against you, I guess they just protecting you. I guess they just protecting you. Black men love being the butt of every race of men. Yeah, they do. They weren't used to being called out and they bullshit. More women should come out and tell their stories. Yeah. They ain't used to doing nothing but getting praised for no reason. They ain't like, you know, even this man is saying it. This is the last video, and then I'm getting a headache, so I'm gonna have to end this. Here we go.
If black men hated racism just as much as they hate black women, then maybe racism wouldn't exist. Because it seems like hating black women is y'all favorite motherfucking thing to do, especially on social media. Y'all favorite thing to do is get on here and bash black women for doing the exact same fucking thing that white women do, that Hispanic women do, that Asian women do, that Indian women do. All these women do the exact same motherfucking thing, but y'all favorite thing to do is talk shit about black women. Y'all favorite things to do is get on here and talk about how these black single mothers are raising these fucked up little boys, right? But y'all fail to realize and understand who are they mirroring their attitudes from and everything that they fucking do from. You stupid, ignorant ass dudes. From the clothes they wear to the fucked up, stupid ass music they listening to. They get it from you overgrown idiots. I love to talk about how these white people be fucking on their nieces and nephews and all of this shit. But you the motherfuckers who be trying to whisper secrets and tell your goddamn nieces and nephews not to tell their mama what you just did to them. Don't get me started on how you dumbass niggas love when a white man kills a black woman. I failed to mention that fucking most black women are sexually assaulted, and killed by black men. But y'all don't want to fucking goddamn address that shit. It's like y'all be so ready and willing to hold every motherfucking body else accountable but yourselves. And that's what the fuck is wrong with y'all. And until that problem is addressed, it's going to keep on happening. And that's why these women don't fuck with y'all like that. That's why they talk to y'all the way they talk to y'all and all that shit. Because y'all some ain't shit ass motherfuckers.
They really are.
Black men hated race.
They really are. But that's the last video I have. So I'm not going to act like there aren't some black men out here defending black women. They are. And that's why I wanted to show those videos, because there are some black men out here who got some sense. Very few of them. Very few of them. But there are some of them who have some sense. The vast majority of them is dedicated to embarrassing the entire community and being nothing ass bitches. They are. Sorry, y'all. It's a gift from the allergy season. Congestion. That is my gift. That was a gift given to me by allergy season. Sorry, I had to get the congestion. I was really congested. But yeah. Yeah, no, you can't vet them, but you can try to screen them with certain questions, because if a man is concerned about body counts, you need to run. If he talks about gender roles, you need to run. If he brings up the virtuous woman, you need to run. If he mentions the Bible in terms of how women are supposed to act and is ignoring the Bible, what it says about men, you need to run. You need to run. If a bandit thinks there should be a leader in a relationship among two grown people, run. Because why does there need to be a leader in a relationship with literally two grown people? You got two grown people here, grown man, grown woman. Bandits are running around talking about who lead in the relationship. No, nobody. You're adults. I'm not getting into a relationship with a dumbass bandit who thinks that he needs to be the leader of an adult. You can't even lead yourself. Are we gonna skip over the fact that they literally can't even lead themselves? They can't lead the foot from a white man off their neck. They'll tell you, oh, we can't build because the white men don't want us to. Oh, we can't build because the food stamps took us out the home. Oh, we can't build because black women won't let us lead. Oh, we can't build because if we do, the white man will tear it up. Just a weak, defeated, nothing ass bitch bandit that all he can do is give you excuses as to why he can't. That's all he can do. Yeah, they'll say the white man is in the way, but when you ask him, okay, what are you going to do to remove it, bandit? Because you said he's scared of you anyway. Because so if he's threatened by you, it should be easy to remove him. It should be real easy to remove somebody that's threatened by you. You ain't doing nothing, though. And until these raggedy ass bitches tell me what they're doing about they said, because if you believe that these white, which they're not, which is a lie, because white men are not out here at mass toe tagging black women. This is a lie. But if you feel like it is happening, what do your weak ass plan to do about it other than sit up on the internet and cyber slurp the man who did something to her? What do you plan to do? Because you're not gonna come to me and say, oh, talk about the Tanzania situation. Sure, when you tell me what you plan to do about it. What do you and your dusty squad of dust rangers, what do y'all plan to do about this man? Or do you think you just go get one over on black women where I'm going to sit up here and put your agenda out there for you? No. The agenda is this. Bottom line is, if she wasn't toe tagged by a wealthy white man, she would have been toe tagged by a broke black man. Period. It just is what it is. If he didn't do it, a dust bunny would have done it. A dusty broke black man who probably hating on her because she more accomplished than him, because they are the biggest haters on the planet. Oh, they be hating on women. They be hating on women hard because they can't. That's the thing. Black men's primary issue with black women is that they can't do what black women can do. They cannot do what we can do. They can scream head of a household all they want to. They can't even afford to put food in the household. They wouldn't even be in the household without a black woman. You would not be there. Black men, women ain't running around complaining that nothing took them out the house. Black men in 2026, because apparently they weak dumbasses ain't got back into their own houses. They sitting over here in 2026. We nearly halfway through 2026, by the way, talking about some food stamps, put they raggedy nothing ass bitch ass out. Then you didn't belong in. Why are you in a house if some food stamps can remove you? Why are you in the house? Then it's not your house, dumbass. You a visitor in it and you got evicted. Just dumb and defeated, but I'm getting off of here, y'all. This pissed me off. The reason this pissed me off is because I'm tired of these bandits. I'm tired of these bandits, and I'm tired of the brigade of worshiping mules who want to get on the internet and talk about the Megan Thee Stallions and Ashley Janae's. Mind you, if a white man was willing to fly they raggedy broke asses out to Tanzania, they'd be going too. You know why they would be going? Because they know ain't no black man gonna take them. Because he can't afford it, and even if he could afford it, he'd be trying to take Becky. It just is what it is. These bandits are disgusting, they're deplorable, and they show it all the time. They take any opportunity, and if they can't take an opportunity, they create an opportunity to show their disdain. They're pathetic. The worst group of men on the face of the planet, bar none. And you don't get to run around and act like you were better because you were because you lost. No, you were just weaker. You losing didn't mean you have a better character. It means you were weak. You were the weaker man. You didn't come with enough force. And that's how you ended your dumb ass up on a plantation. But you're absolutely not the better man. You're absolutely not the better man. You're the loser. You're the weaker man. And they put you in a position of being a weaker man, and you still in a position of being a weak man, and your dumb cowardly ass ain't did nothing else. You done nothing else. I don't want to hear black men talk to me about no oppression. Just tell me what you plan to do about it. You're not going to keep crying about the Kerner Commission and the CIA, and your dumb ass can't show me what you did in response. I'm not interested in hearing the tale of another group of men who conquer black men easily. Because I'm sure it's very easy for them to conquer these bandits. I don't want to hear about it unless you're going to tell me what you already did about it or what you plan to. I'm not going to listen to your sob story. I'm not. I'm really not about to listen to your sob story. I'm not about to give you a pass because you're weak. I'm not going to look at you like a wounded warrior. No, you're a weak man who lost. And you're still weak. And what's the most deplorable thing about you is that you got your weak ass off the plantation, and instead of turning your aggression to the people who put you on it, you turned it towards black women. You were hateful and treasonous before the plantation. You didn't learn your lesson. You still hateful and treasonous. Because if y'all really think black men didn't sell you out, you need to do some research. They sold you out. They sold you out. For some alcohol and tobacco. It didn't take much. It didn't take much to get them to sell you out. But they want to act like white men as if this will be worse. Mind you, this will be worse if they actually did it. They act like white men just ran up onto their continent and started snatching them and putting them on boats. And they think if they say, we were raped too, well, the only thing you're now telling me is that you a weak ass bitch. You're just telling me you're a weak ass bitch. You're not fit for a family because you can't protect the family. If you can't protect your own damn booty hole or your mouth, you can't protect the family. Get your ass out. Sure, I'll accept your sob story, but you won't be around me. Nobody that weak is around me, and they're weak. They're weak. They've been weak. They're weak. They're inept, and they're haters. And that's why they always jump on the internet and start attacking a black woman because they ain't got nobody else to attack. They weak. They're attacking the only people that they know they will never get a consequence for. They are weak. And I don't like weak men. And weak men have no space around me. I don't even think weak men should be running around. If you're a weak ass bitch, get your ass on. And you are a weak ass bitch if you sitting up talking about how a book of food stamp put you out your house in the 1960s and it's 2026. Your weak ass ain't got that in. So you mean your weak ass allowed the food stamps to displace you from the 1960s all the way up into 2026? And we supposed to have some sympathy because your dumb ass ain't got back into the house, really? You a weak ass bitch and you ain't giving me no reason to think that you should be around no family. Those are men who should always have dry dicks. They should always have a dry dick unless their own saliva wets it. Anyway, y'all, I'm getting off of here. My head is starting to pound right here, so I know that's when I know it's time to call it quits. When the headache sits right here, and be like, okay, bitch, what you gonna do? Because I'm here. You gonna fix this or what you gonna do? The headache is sitting right here, y'all. It ain't came in full-fledged, but it's right here. It's right here, ready to come in. So, I'm gonna get off of here. The content will resume. I'll let y'all on Patreon know the changes that are being made. It's not gonna be too many of them. It's just gonna be some light changes. Because we do know I know y'all want me to talk about certain topics publicly, and I do think certain certain topics do need to be discussed publicly, but I'll come on Patreon and we'll talk about it on Patreon so y'all will know the new changes that are coming and the way we're going to be doing the content. But for now, y'all have a good weekend. I have a headache. I really do. My eyes are starting to hurt too. So I better start wearing my glasses on here because it's probably staring at the computer. I need to get my glasses. But yeah, I hope y'all have a good weekend. I really hope y'all do. And I am back. I missed y'all, and I'm glad we can come back on here and we can get back to work because there's a lot to do apparently. There's a lot to do. So I'm gonna get off here. It's been going on 4 hours, I think. I think we've been on here going on 4 hours. And that's a lot. So I'm gonna get off here and I will see y'all tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, but I'll see y'all on Monday because I will have content for y'all. Bye.